first of all, don't laugh at my hair too much, please. I just got it cut a couple of days ago. This is the first time I've been streaming with cut hair. I'm still not sure what I'm gonna do with it yet, but otherwise this is free to play content. I honestly don't know how these videos are gonna come out, if they are even gonna come out, because by the time I'm streaming this early April, the previous streams have not even made the videos yet, because my editor Kaiser sadly doesn't have the time, first of all, because he's basically full-time employed elsewhere, and also it wouldn't be easy for him to justify working on the series, because sadly the series wasn't doing all that hot. So maybe before this comes out I'll post the previous streams, you know, just for the sake of having all of this archived on the playlist and whatnot on YouTube. But they probably won't be like very nicely edited, tight videos that you're used to seeing from Kaiser. They might just be like very raw uploads, almost like full stream VODs, where I maybe add like an intro and outro just for context. So if those are already up before this, hopefully I explained it well enough in the intros and outros as to why the videos are different like that. I don't know yet. Again, I'm trying to figure all this out right now, because the series is sadly not in a place where I'm extremely happy with it, but at the same time I kind of want to keep streaming the account at least. And I know a lot of people like the videos as well, so maybe this is sort of a middle ground compromise or something until we maybe eventually resolve it in a way that, you know, not only makes it more nice to watch, but also something that I'm happy with myself as well. And on that note, today's session, the stream, might not be a properly edited video either. This could mostly just be raw content as well. I don't know. But the plan for today is to tackle the arcade event. Not sure if the event is even up by the time this comes out. Maybe not. But yeah, we're going to play the event because anyone can play the event basically. Probably do a lot of gacha rolls in between stuffs as well, because there's a lot of banners too, which is nice. Who knows what's going to happen? I don't. So yeah, I'm just here along for the ride as well. Padoru, padoru. Hey Manny, thank you for gifting a sub to Bench, my dude. Thank you so much for the gifted sub, man. At this point, every sub is just I'm on a lifeline here, bro. I'm like on life support was what I meant. So thank you so much. I really don't want to have to change my time slot, but I don't know. That was one of the things I was considering. If, you know, the numbers just keep declining and declining, I might have to try another time slot. Maybe find some people that couldn't normally watch my stream or something. But I really don't want it to come down to that. I really don't, because I love this time slot. This is what I've been doing for years. So every single sub really, really, really means a lot. All right, let's log in. First time logging in today. Did not log in earlier like I usually do, because I knew I was going to be streaming the account today. So we have a bunch of stuff to catch up on, stuff to claim, etc. Because this is the first time I'm streaming this account on this month as well, of course. Right. So yeah, even the mailbox is getting to the point that it almost can't even fit any more stuff into it. But let's start by claiming some stuff from the missions. Quite a ton of stuff, but yeah, we'll take it. A bit of quartz, but mostly evocation stuff. And in fact, the evocation shop will actually be very relevant for this account. For my NA and JP accounts, my main accounts, if you will, it's never really been all that relevant, because I've basically owned all the world fairs, minus one on JP that I already got now. But on this account, it actually is kind of relevant, because it's going to be missing most of the welfare servants. So, hell yeah. Stonks. Also, Sui, thank you for the, wow, yeah, 69 months. Big welcome back to the Go Gang. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I was in the chat for Sui as well. So let's alleviate the pressure on this mailbox a little bit by claiming some stuffs. Should be quite a bit of login tickets here as well. In fact, I could use all of these materials, but let's go with Dragon Fangs, I guess. Sure. And we have a few from April. We'll go with, let's go Lanterns. And then let's filter out like EXP and foes. And probably just see what we have to claim. Again, it's mostly just been logins. I still log into this account offline. I don't really play it, but yeah, we'll see what we have from logins. Again, good amount of leaves as well, which are very helpful on this account. That's also another reason why playing events on this account will be kind of nice. You know, we can get more welfares and whatnot. Oh yeah, some celebratory CEs as well. There's still an okay amount of stuff, considering it's only logins. Not bad at all. There's another 30 from 700 days. So yeah, this account, I believe it's in April. I don't know the exact date. So it is this month. It's gonna have its 2-year anniversary. It might not look like an account that's existed for 2 years. I don't think so, at least. But you know, it kind of has, at least in terms of logins. So yeah, we'll see. So we're at 386 quartz here, and we'll see how much we get. We'll get all the C's and whatnot first. Okay. There we go. Great. Wow, that was, what was that? Just under 80 quartz or something? Quick maths. It's pretty nice. We definitely have stuff to work with here. Unlike my main account, which is like as zero as it gets. Wait, what does it say? I've never seen a free tag there. That's interesting. I assume that means like the main quest is like free AP. I didn't know it had like an icon like that. Wow. They made a new thing for it. I've never seen that before. Because again, on my main accounts that's never really relevant because I'm always up to date with the main stories. Now, mailbox looking a bit better, which is nice. Let's check the shop. What do we have over here? Did the TTS not play? Is it broken on seals again? I really hope not. I had to fix that a while ago, but it's not picking up on Cubase seal. God damn it. I don't know why. Sometimes it just breaks on the TTS seal. I don't know why. Anyway, what did you say? Been enjoying this series for years and I'm grateful you started, thank you. Also, thank you. Yeah, I don't know. It just doesn't work on seals. The only thing that fixed it last time was for me to completely like delete the seal and remake it. So I'm hoping I don't have to do that again because it's kind of tedious, but I might have to because it's not picking it up. I'm gonna disable and enable it again. Maybe that works. Just don't know, man. Let's see. No, we'll see if that helps it, but who knows? Oh, Railgun, thank you so much for the gifted sub as well. Thank you. Much appreciated. The gals in the chat for Railgun and Shadow. Start singing for her to update. Oh, well, hopefully you get it soon then. I already did my dailies earlier, so I'm good to go with that for tomorrow. Anything to help you? Thank you. I mean, again, at this point, even a single sub is like, yes, thank you. It all adds up. Alright, so we don't have a lot of MP, right? Yeah, because I haven't been playing the account much, but we definitely want tickets because gacha is always fun. Besides that, not sure if I'll buy anything else. Well, we might just leave all the rest for now. But yeah, well, we got tickets at least. Tickets are fun. Pack with the 40 months as well. Hey, thank you. Big welcome back to the Go Gang as well. Gouge in the chat for Pack. For the exact date you start the account, you can check by acquisition day from Ashu. Oh, I guess we could, yeah. You know what? Might as well. I know it's in April. I just don't know what day it is. Let's see. Oh, it literally was before April. So I guess this account is already 2 years. I guess it's already over 2 years. well, I guess I slightly misremembered. I think maybe I streamed it the first time on April or something. I don't know, but yeah, basically April right there is like the end of March. Wow, time flies, man. That's crazy. Crazy. So there's some catch-up, I guess. Now, should we start with a bit of gacha? We probably should. So how many banners do we have right now? I'm not sure. At one point there was like a crazy amount. Is there still a lot? So I haven't been looking, because I haven't been enrolled any on my main account, because all my paid singles have gone to this banner. I haven't even looked at the other banners. So there's obviously the Draco banner. Tiamat's still up as well, of course. So then I guess these are arcade banners too. There's a Jack banner with Nero in it. I think this account actually has both of them, right? So I guess we can just eliminate this banner. This account literally has both of those servants, I'm pretty sure. Interesting. Then, does the screen look zoomed? Oh, it is! I think you're right. Oh no, let me fix that. Oh, it definitely is. Oh my god. Thank you for noticing. Okay. There we go. That's better. Oops. Well, luckily it wasn't like that for too long. There we go. Anyway, Mordred and Lancer Altar. We have Lancer Altar. We don't really need Mordred, to be honest, because there's Artoria. So we can maybe skip on this banner too. Nightingale would be interesting, I guess. I don't mind this banner. Yeah, we don't have her. Shisho as well. That's cool. Lady Avalon is pretty insane. Oh, in fact, she got a rate up today on JP as well with the 30 million downloads, or 31 million downloads campaign. And then there's Story. Okay, so there's not a crazy amount of banners, but okay, so I think eligible banners, we have Draco, Tiamat, Nightingale, Shisho, and Lady Avalon. And I guess Story, but I think we can only fit so many into a poll. So you can poll those banners, I guess. Oh, you already did. Oh, there you go. Great. Great. Alright, vote on the limited banner. Oh yeah, let me actually download data meanwhile. I don't think this account is fully up to date on data, so you might as well eliminate loading screens. Let's do that. It's 2 gigabytes, oh wow. Well, it hopefully won't take too long, because it's, again, this is on my PC, so it should be pretty fine. Okay. Cool.
Go.
Love you.
Go.
Yo, Kyopu with the 14 months. Thank you so much. And a welcome back to the Gao Gang as well. Gao's in the chat for Kyopu. Well, we got back to 400 at least. It's something. It's probably gonna go down during this stream as well, because again, it updates in real time. So if a sub expires, you know, -1. But hey, you know, it's something. It's nice to see. Definitely helps. Cool. Do I have a Draco main account yet? Nope. No, I don't. No Draco on the main, and it's gonna be really hard to justify swiping more anyway. I have one more paid single of the pack I bought last week, the second cheapest one, that gives you like 12 paid quartz. So I can try one more time tomorrow. Oh, this download is slow as hell. Frick, I should have done this before the stream. I knew I forgot something. Oh man. Well, I guess we can chat a little bit while this is happening, because I still prefer not to see loading screens, because spoilers are kind of lame. So how's life, chat? How you guys doing? Quite a bit of stuff happening in the past week or so. In games. In non-games. I logged into Starlight. Yes, I already did my dailies and everything earlier. I didn't really look at much of the new stuff of the patch yet, because I'm mostly going to save that for tomorrow's stream. So I mostly just did my dailies and bounced. We'll figure it all out tomorrow. Pretty blind coming into the patch. I know some things, but mostly I'm kind of clueless. Oh yeah, that thing I did see, where you can like you know, for limited banners, character excuse me, I almost just died. For those limited time character banners, you can now choose the spooks, kinda. You can't, you know, get the ones you want guaranteed, but you can adjust them a bit, which is nice, I guess. What did I think of Arcade Story? I thought it was alright. It definitely got better towards the end. The first half, I was kind of just not loving it, I guess, is what I want to say. The final couple of chapters definitely improved on it. Otherwise, it was kind of standard stuff, I want to say. It was like, hey, we see all the other, friends we've been through already from part one, except that they're from a different Chaldea or something, but they're kind of still the same servants, so it's like they're still the same servants, right? So it's like, we've already been through this, so I was not really like, I think they were hoping people would be like, oh my god, this is amazing, I remember all this. I'm like, yeah, it was like a billion years ago, but do I really want to revisit all that stuff? Maybe not, I don't know. I was just hoping to see a bunch of new shit instead. Maybe some people thought it was amazing. Okay, I mean, maybe, yeah, maybe. For me, it was mostly just like, okay, I just want to get to the end to see what happens, what the resolution is going to be. And luckily, it was pretty good. We got some teasers, some cool moments, some CGs, stuff like that. So the couple of last chapters I did quite enjoy. Before that, it was like, yeah, it's pretty standard stuff. Yeah, it probably would have helped if you actually played the arcade story too, yeah? Because then you could have maybe related more to the opposition side too. Or is this the new Chinese anime thing again? What? Someone request the ending, please. Everyone's always requesting the opening. I want to hear the ending. It's Sennarin, please. I love Sennarin. Please. So request the ending as well. Last time people requested the opening as well. Not that this sounds bad either, but I would like to hear the other song as well. I haven't heard that one yet. And she has made 0 bad songs so far. She has a perfect track record for anime songs. So let's see if she can keep it up. Oh yeah, for the Star Rail thing, yeah, I took out Japard, Yanqing, and Bailu, like Miku was saying, yeah. Pretty easy choices, I would say. Not really interested in those. Yeah, I do like me some Salano OST. People are not into his stuff, but I think he's, for the most part, really nice. Usually puts out good stuff. Yeah, Draco definitely got a lot of points from the event story. I'm surprised how little Tiamat was relevant though, right? Anyone else? I thought she was gonna have like Giga focus too, but it was literally just Draco's story. Like Setanta was there for no reason either. He was just there as the allied servant. They just wanted to bring some servant as a welfare, I guess. Like he had no focus either. He was just a guy on our side fighting. Tiamat was like, hey, mommy is here, I'm gonna help you fight. It was literally just Draco. So I guess Draco fans at least are eating good, but everyone else, I don't know, they kind of got shafted to an extent. We're gonna do tomorrow. Tomorrow is Star Rail, the new patch. Mostly the new story, but also the new, I think MOC is new, that I haven't done yet. Then there's probably some other stuff to watch out for. Maybe even gacha rolls. Haven't decided on that yet. Alright, there we go. That was a long segment. Apologies for that. Wait, which banner won? I didn't even see. I assume it was Draco, but let's just confirm that. I did not even see. Okay, it was Draco. I did see it was like leading on the votes early on, yeah. Okay, so I don't think the TTS is working for seals. Should I just fix it right now? It's gonna take a minute or two. I'm just gonna fix it. It's pissing me off. I'm just gonna fix it right now. So redoing the seals should fix it. That's what I did last time. It's not gonna have the icon right now though, but yeah. Give me a second here. Okay, I'm not sure if it's up to date now. Let me update my dashboard and see if the new one is there. It should have like a default icon or something, because I just manually redid the thing. Let's see. Yeah, it has like it should hopefully work now though. It says TTS Labs, TTS. With it like a default icon. I'll add the Gramps one later to it. Okay. No, it was already broken before you, Alex, but thank you for confirming that the fix I tried earlier did not work either. You can just refund those TTSs. Yeah, pretty much will, yeah. Also, Blue, thank you for the 15 months. Said the welcome back to the Go Gang, yeah. Gals in the chat for Blue. Cool. Alright, let's do a 34 draw coin and see what happens. I probably have very mixed feelings if the jackpot actually happened, because I still don't have it on my main account. Alright, you know, XD. Alright, here we go. Boom. Still free to play, by the way, in case that wasn't visible there, or in case you didn't notice. 0 paid quartz. Let me kill this guy before. Ooh, did you see that? I played that smart. Well... played that smart. Oh, that's double-sided. Do we get Locust on this account? That's not bad. What should be a spook anyway? Nope, we got Locust. Okay, okay, sure. It's not a bad get. Definitely can work with her. We already had some single-target assassin stuffs. Like we have Jack and Ebe checks, but you know, at least she's blue instead of green. We'll take some shrooms. Is the TTS still not working? Bro, it's still not working. Why is it not working? I don't understand, man. Let me reopen the program too, I guess. Frickin'. So if that doesn't even fix it, then I don't know what will. That is unfortunate. It's just, I'm looking at my dashboard, everything pops up there except for the channel point seals. And I even redid it just now. It's connected via the program itself, but it just doesn't read it. Like, it doesn't pop up. That's so weird. Also, have we gotten a single event C yet? I don't think so, right? Those would be nice too. Damn it. Jinxed, I guess. Was this song from something?
Go! Go!
F2P Boi about to get his new one.
Wired landing give them 9 months. Oh, I'll take that. Welcome back to the Go Gang. Thank you, thank you. Alright, we got her. Sure. Gals in the chat for Bartland, by the way. Oh, it's B-Stars, right? No, I knew the band original. I was just wondering if this was from an anime or something. YOASOBI is very easy to realize. Eat some shrooms. Not a bad multi though. Pretty good, pretty good. Okay. Oh yeah, I didn't mention this. But I don't know. I'm trying to again, because maybe some people are also not watching because the experience sucks here. So I reduced the amount of ads on the stream by a lot. Okay, it was also higher than I remember it being. Maybe Twitch had adjusted at some point, but now there's like 3 times less ads than there used to be. Which again, maybe that's a bad thing for me because one, it's less revenue, and maybe now people have even less incentives to sub. But I don't know. I still want. It would suck if someone doesn't even watch at all if there's too many ads or something. So there's still gonna be ads, but there's gonna be like way less ads now. So yeah. But yeah, maybe I'm just shooting myself in the foot here by reducing it by a ton for both the revenue. But yeah, I don't know. I'm trying stuff again. I'm hoping that all of this helps in the long run. That's all I could ask for. Anyway, what is Caldegate here? Was there a blip here? Oh, it's like a thing. I guess we could do this first. It's like a free battle, I guess. I didn't even know this was still here. This must have been here for a very long time. Pick some bond. And send it. I mean, it was a lot of ads, Tyrant. I guess, to be honest, like, it's not even worth it in my viewer count, you know? If I had like thousands and thousands of people's watching, then having high amount of ads is good, because then it actually adds up. No pun intended. But as a smaller streamer, it's mostly just there to, like, if I have a lot of ads, it just will, like, it's not going to be crazy revenue, and it's just going to make people not want to watch, if anything. So I feel like it's a good choice ultimately to tone it down. Even if it means it gives them less reasons to subscribe, you know? Fine. Sure. It's not like people were subscribing anyway. So fuck it, dude. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. My plan is like maybe because now they have an easier time watching the stream, maybe they'll end up liking the content more and eventually they would subscribe or consider at least. And then, like, you know, it's like an investment, you know? If that makes sense. Just MP. Smart way of going about it. Well, we'll see in the long run if it's smart or stupid. If no numbers go up, then it definitely was stupid. But we'll see. You know? Can't blame a man for trying. This is Lark as well. I actually don't know what song this is. I'm guessing it's an original one. Oh, it is an anime song as well? I see, I see. Is Caster shares at the latest 5-star for this account? I want to say the latest is Rasputin? I could be wrong. But at least I can remember a newer one. So that was a while ago. Not that this account has seen a ton of plays, so it kind of makes sense too. Surely today, bros. Surely today. Yeah, right. Alright, let's start the event. Hell yeah. All the gains are to be had. I don't know what I'm talking about. Again, I love the fact that the so, like, if you don't have to necessarily look up the drops of the quest, because the NPC supports have the bonus C that is like the most relevant in the quest, which is nice. Very cool. So you can always just filter by that. No need to look up shit. So again, in events, I tend to use supports. It's mostly in the main story where I just kind of want to do everything with the account's own stuff. So we'll just make life a bit easier by picking some supports, especially because of the bonus Cs they offer. Yeah, we don't have a lot of servants leveled up that actually have a bonus here. Saber is like the only one that could farm to a decent extent. She leveled her up last time. Again, hopefully that video is up by now when this comes out. Otherwise, hey, surprise, I guess. Okay. So C's wise, don't have much to work with. Yeah, this was a lottery C or something, right? Interesting. That was a while ago. At least have one bonus C. Is my free-to-play Napoleon MP2? I don't think so. Unless I'm really misremembering. Oh, this is the Princession song. I thought I recognized that flamenco stuff. Okay. It's a funny song. Wait, we had this too? I guess we did. Oh yeah, it was from the Saber pick. Not sure if anyone benefits from it right now though. In fact, maybe we should probably just bring Saber always because we have this C and because she also has a bonus otherwise for the event too. So there you go. It at least does something now. How about that? Otherwise, just bring whatever, I guess. It's already maxed out. Was I leveling up something else? This one probably, yeah. Let's get this one up too. All the levels. Looks good. Okay. Posture check. Okay. It's a pillar. It's okay. I can deal with the demon pillar. All the buffs. Okay, so this dart went to her. I could fix it with the... You know what? We probably don't need the second MP anyway, so just do that so he crits with his buster. Honestly, just do this too. Because now he's definitely dead. In fact, do you think the buster crit alone is enough? I almost want to try with just the buster crit. I think it could be enough. Let's do a mighty with the buster crit. Let's see. I think this could definitely be enough. Even with no event bonus. There's a lot of buffs. Yep. It's a big cannonball. Alright. Save some time. Sure. Get some laurels. It's a funny word. Laurel. Are you saying they should quickly make their own ones and then we compare or something, Ziv? Well, if they want to. I guess we could do that. Alright, prologue done. Hey Rocky, how you doing? The music in this event is good at least. It's nice. I assume it's a lot of arcade tracks being used, but us non-arcade players never really got to listen to them properly. For obvious reasons. So yes, Orient. The map looks cool as well as with the spiral ladder. The rose petals. Very cool stuff, man. Alright, let's start climbing the ladder. We have a lot to cover. Honestly, despite being a mission event, I don't think it's the longest event ever. Also, in case you're wondering, yeah, I've already beaten it on my main. I'm basically fully done now. I'm just kind of farming just for the sake of bond. I did all the CQ, and the other stuff too, and I'm kind of done with the shop now too, because I had a lot of Cs because of the gacha. This time we don't even have one of those NPCs to give me a hint, but it's fine. It's not that big. These main quests usually don't give a lot of currency anyway. Let's bring Saber up front, frick it. Oh, this is Takanori's version of Beyond the Time. Didn't listen to it myself yet, but okay, interesting. So yeah, this exists. This must be a new recording, right? This sounds pretty modern. This is definitely not like early 2000s or something. I'm guessing 2020s, but I have no idea. Oh, it's this year. Okay, yeah, then definitely very modern. Well, that's pretty cool. He's probably a Gundam fan himself too, obviously. So, makes sense that he would cover this. Speaking of Gundam, G-Quack started yesterday. Oh my god. Anime of the year imminent. Bow down, bitches. I couldn't be more hyped. Obviously no spoilers, especially if you've seen the movies. Don't talk about the movie because we haven't seen all this stuff yet. But man, it's I am so excited. It's gonna be amazing. Yeah, it's a funny name, but you know, with Gundams you expect funny names, so yeah. It's to be expected as well. I'm not sure what you're asking, Dr. Kyre. Well, there's the first crash of the day. At least it wasn't my stream that crashed this time. So you know what? It's okay. Alright. That's a classic. That definitely won't be the only one if it's this early on. There's gonna be at least 2 or 3 if I had to guess. Oh, you're talking about the ZQ. Oh. The CQ is pretty easy, honestly. Because the thing that makes the CQ easy is that their MP bars reset every time you break them, so they hardly ever MP you. I mean, they can still hit hard with their face cards, but as long as you keep breaking or like depleting those HP bars, it's kind of safe. I would just recommend bringing a DPS that has invul pierce, like on their MP ideally, and then you should be fine. Because they have a lot of dodges and invuls. That's like the only annoying part about it. You can even just bring a neutral one. I used Tametomo myself. He was mostly neutraling. In some cases, he was doing bad damage too because of Leonidas. But he was still fine. You just bring a damage, because there's a damage. See, you're gonna be fine. It's not very difficult. Tametomo was fun though, in that, because of his invul pierce. In fact, no one in my party died in that CQ. I brought Tametomo, Merlin, and Rhinus, I think. It was just a full frontline clear. No casualties. First time Saber MP? I think it might be, actually, yeah. We only leveled her up last time, and I'm not sure if I've ever used her before on this account, from like a support or anything like that. So it might just be the first time MP, yeah. Let's see. Yep, that looks slow to be. Have we done her buffs yet, actually, now that I think about it? We haven't, right? I just realized that. Didn't she have like an instinct icon in there? I kind of forgot about that. We just leveled her and never did her buffs, did we? In fact, is her MP unbuffed too? Oh no. Should probably fix that because she's gonna be decent at this event. Yeah, we just leveled her up, I think, and put sub-skill levels, maybe? Is a perfect weekend starter? Wait, your weekend starts on Wednesday? Well, that's nice, though. Should we just do a detour right now? I mean, friggin', we got all the time in the world. So wait, how many buffs does she have? Is this a buff? I assume this will turn into a buff afterwards. There has to be more than one interlude. And it should be pretty fast too. She probably has a lot of shit like this. Let's just bring like let's bring Mr. Sussy, even though I guess the class sucks here. I was trying Eresh it is. Frick it. Yep. You just use the same party too, it's fun. You work 3 14-hour night shifts? Wow. That sounds pretty crazy. Must be exhausting as hell. Even if I don't even know what your job is, but just 14 hours. Damn. Fuyuki, the birthplace of the Holy Grail War. Ain't no way. The classics. Wow, those are some high HP mobs. Oh, you're working on medical field? Oh, that's nice. You're doing the good work, unlike me, who doesn't really contribute to society at all. I'm just here playing video games. Oh, yeah. Seeing here, you might get an answer next time you go to the barber. Yeah, you can try it. You can try. Well, there's one big mob. Well, not super big, but you know, sizable. There's only 2 arrows, right? No, he's actually doing it weekly as well. More classes, more everything. Sure. Who thinks we'll get Append 4 and 5 early? I think we'll get them early. I'm thinking they can happen on the anniversary. But we'll see. It just feels good popping a lot of team-wide buffs every time. Feels good to have a lot of icons on everyone. It's a bit of endorphins. It does feel bad when they all like fall off after turn 3 most of the time, but you know, it's nice to have the icons when they're up. You can much appreciate entertainment and bring smiles to people. Well, I can try at least, yeah. That's definitely what I aim to do, even if it's not always something I manage to do. Hell yeah. Big ass Kybera. Die. I also think they could add early appends because, I don't know, maybe it incentivizes people to roll more copies or something.
For
I
Draco.
don't know. Oh wow, well that's a multi at least. Cube with 23 euro donation. Thank you. Yeah, I'll try. Freaking dude, I'll try. Probably a bit later though, but I'll definitely try. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Any preferences for the multi? Like, you know, rituals, or just send it? Two quartz, and then a new interlude, right? Yep. This is the MP upgrade, okay. I was pretty sure the MP upgrade was for an interlude. It was a really old one as well. Alright, let's get that. Just play it out, okay. Sure. We're in a, what is it, desert, canyon, stuffs? Things, mountains? That's a location change. But yeah, I think it would make sense for them to add early, because then that way they can potentially make more money. You still need the same amount of copies if you want a perfect SSR, for instance, but maybe more people are inclined to roll more copies now, because, you know, the cooldown append, for instance, can be very good to have. Not everyone benefits for it, like for farming, for instance, but it can make CQs way easier too, because you get that second wave of cooldowns way faster. It's certainly nice to have. Oh wow, these HPs are higher now. Should I just MP? Let's just MP, frick it. This gives me, I'm okay with this. One turn makes a big difference in this game, as we know. Yeah, like, especially if it's on a servant that has like all their cooldowns on the same, you know, cooldown. Let's say they're like a 666 on cooldowns. Just being able to pop everything one turn early can be really solid. Phone keeps going off. My crit chance is not very high, but it's okay. Not that I guess I don't really even need them, to be honest. I can probably just kill here as is. I just realized the HPs were so low. Yeah. Good. Did I just hear the word masturbate in the lyrics, or am I going crazy? I feel like this is one of those types of songs. Oh, I'm so close to the MP. But at least we have a nice mighty. No, I'll just press this button anyway. Forget. Chomp. Yeah, it would have been nice to have the Merlin second skill buff there. I was thinking about it as well. It's a kind of fun song anyway. Yeah, might as well press the button, Lord. Sounds like a DDR song. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if this has like maps like that. Slow burn, but it's fine. It's nice and chill. Oh wait, is that a crit damage down? It has to be, because you can't get crit chance down as a player. Damn. It's a rare debuff, I'm not gonna lie. That's a very rare debuff to see. You can tell it's an old quest. Okay, surely enough. Yeah, we're good. No fox, say do it. Does killer MP buff ever come early to a history of the game? Yes, it's very rare, but it has happened. One of my favorites was one of the King Hassan buffs. We got the banner and the buffs early because they were tied to on JP to a like a Babylonian anime celebration thing. And since, you know, we got an English version of the anime airing like at the same time as the JP one, then they were like, maybe we should give that campaign early too. So they not only gave us those raid ups, they also gave the buffs that came with it. Which was one of the it was the King Hassan it was a King Hassan buff and something else too, I think. I forgot what the other one was. But yeah, I obviously remember the King Hassan one because, you know, he's one of my favorite servants. So that was very nice. I believe it was the buff to his guts, that one. The Death's Abyss one. I think there's been other cases too, but again, it's very rare when it happens. Now we can bring Rasputin. Hell yeah. The class is finally aligned for it. What is he saying in the song? Is it masturbate or am I going crazy? I'm probably going crazy. No, it definitely is masturbate. Okay. 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 Yeah, I'm not going crazy. Such a happy song for a degen topic. Like, why not just make like different lyrics? I don't get it. Interesting. Very interesting. Probably just MP. How much is this? 90. We can just use the Mystic code for the rest. This song sounds pretty old. Are there gonna be free-to-play account roles? Yes, we already did, and we're gonna do more later too. We're gonna do them like regularly, because frigate, dude. Frigate, at least we can have some fun with it. Should I MP again? He's not gonna have any cards next turn though, so I'm just gonna try and crits here, I think. Yeah, I can probably make this work. No, why? What is that? Whatever. Whatever, dude. Classic. Of course. Right, how you do it? Clang. Right, it's a Tom and Jerry thing. Let's see. At least now we have a Brave Chain again. Giga Brain. Does he stay with me? Hell yeah. Yeah, it's a cover. It didn't sound like it's the OG singer. Hayaks. What is her name? Is it Matsubara? I forgot. Matsubara Miki or something? Oh, it's an English version too. All the dots. It's so red whenever the MP happens. How much damage is he gonna take? Why not a ton? He just doesn't have a lot of dots. It's mostly a lot of amplifiers. 12k, okay. That's something.
いじった方がいいんじゃないか？
そうか。
いいとも。
確かそうか。今は楽しめ。いずれ終わるのだから。
Alright, this is for the MP buff. Just bring her. Because of synergy. Big damage. Easiest CG ever seen. You mean the arcade one? Yeah, it was pretty easy. If you can just consistently MP spam with the damage, see then. Yeah. Damn, this sound sucks. Unfortunate. At least we can MP back to back. With hopefully a brave Shade next turn. I don't know who Kaylee Myers actually is. Well, I know that she sings this song apparently, but I don't really know like her besides now after hearing this song. A voice actor, okay. Does she voice act something I know? English VAs I'm not very familiar with. No blue cards, Sag. Get like all his damage cards on the final turn. No Rugrats. Alright, give me that Excalibur upgrade, the Barizu. I need the damage. There it is. Wait, it's an A++. I always assumed it was EX rank MP, but I guess it isn't. Ouch. What's Arthur's rank? Oh, that was it for interludes. Interesting. Skills? What is this skill buff? This is the battery one? I assume that was before the mana burst one. And it's the better one too. Yo, who's this guy? What a base guy. Oh my god. Wait, I had Anastasia? I guess I do. I guess I do. We can bring her here. Bring her in her own quest. Sure. Sadly, no batteries yet though. Yeah, obviously with in lore, EX doesn't even mean it's better than A++ or whatever. EX means it's like an irregular one to the point that it cannot be measured by standard parameters, basically. That's the lore explanation of EX. It's just kind of fun to think of it as the S tier. But yeah, I guess lore-wise it's not really that, you know, black and white. Yeah, it's like undefined, cannot be measured. Or defined, etc, etc. Oh, all the covers today. Sure. You better not miss that 90, please. It might kill even without the crit. Okay. I think there's an MP angle. MP angle, yes indeed. Oh yeah, the sponsor was pretty happy with me, surprisingly. The one that sent me merch. Again, they didn't pay me, but they were still pretty happy. Because obviously the stream didn't go as planned because, you know, on Thursday I had to end prematurely because of a migraine. So I mailed them. I was like, okay, I feel bad because, you know, it wasn't even a full stream. So I covered it for them on Friday as well, which they didn't even ask for. Again, I just decided to do that by myself. And then on Monday, after they got back to work, the PR guy was like, hey, that was great, thanks. He even said that he showed a clip of the Thursday stream to his boss, and he was happy about it. That was cool. They even made a news post on their website. It was like, hey, if you've ever watched P5 on Twitch, you may have seen Myst stream it. So he was featuring our products on his stream last week. Like, they made a freaking article there. I thought that was pretty cute. Yeah, who knows if because again, I think they rotate their franchises of like what products they sell. So if they sell some other stuff that I'm maybe streaming, you know, or you know, they could maybe contact me again for a similar thing in the future. Who knows? Yeah, just get them to have Fate stuff and it's easy. Bro, that's a fast crash. We're barely an hour into the stream, dude. It's 2 already. I feel like every loading screen you enter has like a maybe a 2% chance to crash or something. That's what it feels like. Maybe 3%. I would like to resume my battle, yes. It's like every 45 minutes it crashes. I feel like maybe it's like every 30 or something, I don't even know. Happens to you too. I feel like it's an emulator issue for sure. But it's kind of funny. Funny like a clown? Like haha funny? Always making the same jokes. Wait, I just clicked on an overlay. What the fuck? I clicked outside my screen and I clicked on OBS for another overlay. I like went from my left screen to like I was gonna click like right here or something. I think I was gonna click attack at the bottom right, but then I went a bit too much to the right. It went to my other screen, and on the bottom left of my other screen is my OBS scenes. that was a moment, all right. Funny. What are you doing with LD player that's crashing? Oh, I'm not using LD player. This is BlueStacks. To be honest, when I used LD player in the past as well, a little bit, I think that was crashing too. I don't know. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong or what's up. I love Saber Toma. I don't think she's leveled up yet, no. I forgot. Did we level her up? I want to say no, but I don't know. I honestly don't know. I'm just gonna MP here. Frig it, dude. Just send it. Finally, after 1,000 years, you get your free-to-play boy stream. Well, it's more like finally after 1,000 years, there's more free-to-play. There really hasn't been many streams of this account either. I think this is like the 3rd or 4th stream of the year of this account, and we're already in month 4. So it's not like you've been missing out on a ton anyway. Yo, it's a shirtless coup with a lot of HP. What the florp? These old CQs kind of wilding over here. Or freaking SQs. Okay. I'll just do this just for star gen. I'll pop this too. Friggin' dude.
はい、お任せよ。取った。
Damn, no buster crit feels bad. He's gonna use PFA too. You know he's gonna do that. Yeah, the TTS just doesn't work, huh? I don't know, man. I'm gonna send him a very angry message. I'm paying for this shit, bro. Why doesn't it work? What can I... Like, I redid the thing and it still doesn't work. I don't understand. Let me do it the other way around. Let me remove it from Twitch's end instead of TTS Labs, and then maybe it's gonna work. Frickin' hell, dude. I'm getting annoyed by that. Okay, let's see. Where is it? There it is. Let me look at... Is it in the... Because it disappears from the redemption queue as well, which is weird as fuck. Alright, delete this reward. Okay, let's close TTS Labs. Open up TTS Labs. Now it should detect that there's no more seal in there. So it wants me to make a new one. Yes, make a new one. Set the cost. Confirm. It's there. Now let me refresh Twitch. It's there. Is it in the... If it's in the rewards queue, it should work. It is not in the rewards queue. Why not? Oh, because it has that skip reward requests queue thingy. I think that's what fucks it. Oh my god, bro, really? Was that the issue all along? Let's see if that works. Oh my god, I think that was the... It shows up on the Twitch end now. So I assume now it works as through TTS Labs as well. Well... I don't know why that setting just goes on. Unless someone toggles it on. I don't know. It shouldn't do that by itself. That's weird. See, does it work? Is it still not working? Wait, what the hell is going on? It's still not popping up. Dog, I'm confused. Oh my god. I don't understand. Why you no work? Why doesn't it work? Wait, it's even in the thing, but it's not picking it up on now the client side. So it's working server side now. We got that issue solved, but it's not working client side on my TTS software. I don't know. That's weird. I've restarted so many times by now too, and it still doesn't want to do it. That's weird.
なんだ楽しめさあ涼やかに
Nah, I don't think it's working.
この辺りいじった方がいいんじゃないか。小さな窓がここには一つ。
なんだお任せよ
They don't pop there.
そこは壁もなく城もなく国すらない始まりの空。地の底で輝く原初の星。
Maybe I have to restart my OBS or something now. That would suck. I'm just gonna hope it's fixed tomorrow then. That's unfortunate. Yeah, maybe after all the changes, OBS needs to be restarted. Although that doesn't make any sense. It's not tied to OBS, because people can literally use the TTS when I'm offline as well. And yes, That's possible. Please don't do that, though. It's gonna jump scare the fuck out of me. I don't know why I even said that. Now people are gonna do it. It actually does work. Second does it sometimes, and it makes me fucking paranoid. He makes like the USB sounds or whatever sometimes, and I have to always double check. You don't see it as a redemption, just a normal chat? Really? It is definitely a redemption. Maybe Twitch changed their chat API or something. Oh, now we're good. He's dead. He's more than dead. He's bricked. The first dad? Well, there's definitely a lot less of them now. Like a lot less, or at least in theory. I don't even know why I said that. He can't even hear me right now, can he? Alright, let's go. This is for the buff. You just saw the JP download campaign? Oh yeah, that happened today. It's pretty nice. Kind of came out of nowhere, but you know, we take it, I guess. Oh, this is 2 waves, huh? I would say it's just frigate and MP, you know? I feel like that's fine. Let's just do it.
お任せよ。なんだ？この明かりは星の希望。死を照らす命の証。決着をつけるぞ。エクスプレスカリバー。
This song is kind of sad sounding. Oh, Shisho. Why is she here? Sussy balls. Yes, the fact that Summer Garrett didn't get a buff is really weird. Like, sometimes they're super consistent with buffs that make sense, and sometimes they're not. Like, I don't get it, man. It's weird. Oh, it's this lady that's in, like, cross-engine shit. And before this is a cross-range zone. Holy damage, I wasn't expecting that much. I guess I did have a lot of buster crits. The stamina falls. Which one? Rick still can't MP though. Tiama, do you have all the Aoyuki servants? Nice. I don't even know how many there are nowadays. From the top of my head. Probably not a crazy amount. First needs the street. There it is.
立ち上がれ。まだ早い。ここで終わることは許さんぞ。
Skill rank. We got a battery, boys. Did she have like really tough materials? Because she's level 4 for beyond skills. It was proves. Let's at least put some levels into the battery and see what happens. Forget. Ooh. Well, I did just take a bunch of fangs from the tickets. Good timing, I guess. Let's see. Can we maybe even max the battery? It's gonna be expensive, but let's see. Ooh, you know what? YOLO, we're gonna do it. I might leave the others kind of low, but frig it. Let's go, that's another max skill. Bada bim bada boom. Oh! Apparently they're TED servants. I don't get it. What do you mean? TED servants? These nuts? I did it first, you can't do it. These nuts, suck my nuts. I'm scared. What are you talking about? You better not be debating me. These nuts. That's another one. Got you first. Is the paranoid? Ah, yeah, because you guys keep doing it, you fuckers. It's not my fault. Everyone's trying, dude. Anyway, what are you talking about, Ryan? What you waffling? What you waffling, bruh? Dude, the icon looks nice now. I didn't just realize it, but it really makes sense for her to have this icon somewhere, right? Because the battery icon literally has an Excalibur on it, right? So if Arturia didn't have this icon, then it would be kind of fucked, right? So maybe that was a big reason why they gave her a battery in the first place. Because it's literally Excalibur in the picture. XD. But I can just do this now because it's 30. Oh my god. Oh my. That's nice. Okay, Ryan just says apparently there's 10 servants, does not elaborate, leaves the chat, is like, yeah, I'm done here. My job is done. He just confused everyone. Does anyone know what he was talking about? What the fuck does that mean? Was it something I talked about that I already forgot about? What does that even mean? Now I'm very confused and curious. Oh, 10 Aoi Yuki servants. God damn, I knew it was gonna be something I talked about. But you know what? Okay, fair enough. God damn it, brain doesn't work, dude. Very unfortunate. Hey, why is this song familiar? I should probably know what it is. What is this song? This melody is so familiar. Is this a Lark song? Is this GTO or something? I'm guessing it's GTO. My fitness going? Not much. I'm just kind of maintaining a decent weight and that's about it. Again, I would love to do more with it, but I can't afford a gym right now. I can barely afford to live, bro. So, yeah, it's unfortunate. Love to go to a gym, but they all cost the money here. Can't really add more monthly expenses on top of the existing ones. Do I save the Buster here? I guess I can. It just guarantees the frag next turn. Nice car sound effects. Yeah, it's something, Robbie. Yeah. Sold the Okita, Shuten faces, Jinako and Tiamat. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Still doing bike sessions? I haven't for a long while now. I was mostly doing them to reach a certain weight, if anything. Because I'm not gonna lie, it would be still pretty okay to do them just for the sake of it, because it's still general fitness, right? But it wouldn't be something that would help me like build a lot of muscle, which would be the next step, if anything. And again, that I would need the gym for, to start lifting and shit. You can, I mean, you can get a decent physique just from biking, I guess, like a decent overall, but you can't really build a ton of muscle from it. Maybe a bit for your legs, you know, stuff like that. So I kind of already, I got what I needed out of my bike for now. I just wanted to lose a bunch more weight. Fine. Yeah, cardio is good, but it's not like, it wouldn't work towards what I would want it to work towards right now.
戦いであれば蹴散らすのみです。
I'm gonna have another doctor's appointment next week, which is like a follow-up to the IBD diagnosis from early this year. I've been feeling pretty good though. The medicine I got for it has helped a lot. So yeah, I'm pretty optimistic as to what the results are gonna look like. Because I went to the lab again yesterday to get a blood sample taken and, you know, number 2 sample, I guess. Never really fun, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. So yeah, I'm kind of optimistic that it's the results are gonna be pretty good. Because I've been feeling pretty good. But yeah, that's next week's Thursday. Luckily, it's very early in the morning, so I should still be able to stream next week's Thursday as well. So it probably won't be something that would interrupt that. Because it's much earlier than my stream time. Pretty good. I guess I'll just keep MPing because I don't get my Artoria cards.
はい、もちろん。
The end goal being the only F2 YouTuber with 6 back. Well, it doesn't really have much to do with my profession and to know better my peers in terms of fitness. It would just be something I want to do for myself. But, you know, sure, I get if that ends up happening, then yeah, why not, I guess. Cricket board crit chats. Alright, it's not too bad. Thanks for the MP. You've activated my trap card. Easy peasy. So not to post it on Tinder? I mean, that's kind of the main point. I do want to be healthy and fit, of course. That's the second biggest reason I would be doing it. But the biggest reason would be to, you know, finally get a partner of sorts. Because, you know, if you're not super attractive, you can get a lot more points if your body is nice looking, right? So that can definitely help a lot. Because while personality and whatnot can carry as well, not that I think I'm doing super well on that department as well, but you know, sometimes personality might not even get there at all, because you know the first thing people will judge you on is your aesthetics, right? So we're not even going to get to any talks unless, you know, first of all they kind of like what they see, or at least are okay with it, you know. Obviously depends on the person, but it's just a reality that most people immediately decide if they have any kind of interest based on, you know, what they see first of all. Before any voices, words, anything are exchanged, it's like, do I like what I see? So that's where it all starts, you know? So if that works out, then you bring out the personality, the, you know, hopefully you have similar interests, stuff like that, you know? That's when that happens. You gotta take care of the first step first. Look fine. I think I look fine too, but I feel like I could still do better. I think I'm maybe a bit above average looking normal white dude. Again, I mentioned this last week. I think I would give myself maybe like a 6 out of 10 or something. You know, I don't look terrible, but I also don't consider myself super handsome either. So, you know, So that's why I feel like if I had like a bunch of muscle or something, you know, it could help a lot, you know. Because, you know, who doesn't like some muscles in a body? Certainly, you know, I think you can actually, you know, because like, otherwise, what would you do? You would just take like plastic surgery or something, and that's no, I don't want to ever do that, you know? Like, you know, instead building up some muscle and making your body look better by natural means would be like the ideal path there. I can just double MP, right? Yeah, I can. So let's, because it's 2 waves. Poggers bait.
はい、負けないぞ。
Yeah, exactly, Ravi.
この明かりの星の希望。死を照らす命の証。見るがいい。
Also, Kutito, hey, thanks for sniping Nightbot as sub again. Welcome back to the Galgag Nightbot. Gals in the chat for Kutito. 6.9, wow, nice. Nice. I'll take it. Quiritus, your baker has arrived. You're mine. Boom, bim, bam. He should be dead. Why is this song familiar sounding? Where is this from? This must be like an older anime or something as well. Sentimental moment. Oh wow, the Chimera lived with like nothing. Sure, dude. If he's working on getting his body in JBL boost to an 8. I feel like an 8 could be in reach for me. But again, that definitely means I gotta get the body up there. But I think it could be attainable for sure. And at that point, you know, surely, finally, right? You would hope so, at least. I don't know what that song is, Pando. Maybe I've heard it, but the name doesn't mean much. And there we go, fully buffed Sabe. I took a while, but forget. Now we can go back to the event. In fact, let's do a gacha roll again, forget. Before we continue. It's been a while again. Time flies. You can just run the poll again. Sure, go for it. Let's just do another 30. Have some fun with it. Most bodybuilders are financially stable, often desk workers with a 6-digit salary. I wouldn't say most are like that, but probably, you know, a good amount. I would say most, you know, most of them are just kind of your average people, you know? Just don't chase your partner. Yeah, I wouldn't obviously just like go for like anyone. It's like, oh, I just want someone, you know, because of like sexual reasons or something. No, that's not it. I want someone because I want my own family. I've mentioned it a few times, but I have been thinking about it for a long time now, and I do want my own family. Like offspring included, of course. Ideally. Like I would like to have children, I think. It's, you know, the standard dream, I guess. But, you know, I like the idea of it. You missed a gamba? I guess you did. Too bad. Locust is actually good for this account. We already got one copy, actually. From the first roll we did earlier. But, you know, I guess we can get more. Alright, we're gonna try this banner again. Unsurprisingly, but sure. Here we go. And boom. Would I leave us if I had a kid? No, this is my job, bro. And honestly, even if I somehow was financially stable enough, even without streaming, I don't think I would want to quit. I like streaming. Like, yeah, I do this for a living, but that doesn't mean I'm forcing myself to do it. if I didn't like what I was doing, I'd probably just, you know, quit and try to find another job or something. I still love streaming, so even if I, you know, had way better income or something, I think I would still stream. It is one of the most unstable jobs ever. It is. There's no job security in streaming, which is unfortunate. Yeah, event C's could be nice. We still only have one 5-star Z and that's it. Not getting a lot of that stuff. No longer nameless. Well, I am right now. We're just talking about, you know, plans, dreams, all that stuff. Yeah, we're just talking about Scott. I guess a lot of people just joined right now. We were like just a few minutes ago I was talking about it, yeah. But yeah, I mean, I want to have a family of my own. And again, we were talking about like, you know, I feel like I need to like get into like a really good shape so I have a better chance of actually meeting someone. Because the reality is that, you know, you still need to look decent to have any proper shot. Yes, personality and everything else carries a lot too. You know, everything else, but it all starts from how you look. It does. So we're talking about, you know, I still want to go to the gym, but right now I just can't afford a gym. So that's why I'm like right now my partner search is on a pause until I can hopefully restore my financial situation to a level that I could maybe afford to go to the gym every month too, you know, because right now it would be hard to justify any more, you know, monthly costs. So sadly, it has to be on hold right now. Yeah. You've seen some ugly MFers of you married? Yeah, it's true. But I've been like there's other problems as well. The other problems include I already tried for so long, and I've only had like 1 or 2 proper girlfriends ever, and it never really lasted for too long. And also, because of my job, I don't get to meet any people. And I hardly have any friends in real life, so I can't really meet people through them either. So the only chance I really have are dating apps, or at least to start out with. And again, in those, it's all about how you look, really. Again, that's just a sad reality that I have to face. So, yeah. Because I work alone from home, I live alone, there's not a whole lot of chances for me to meet a lot of people. Also, that role kind of sucks. No event C's either. It is what it is. At least the first multi was good. Not bad. Okay, back to the event. After all that. Great, we're back. Start the climb properly. Should be relatively fast-ish.
始めましょう、マスター。
There's a lot of servants. I think this was one who just survived for a few turns or something. So killing them probably not even all that necessary. Is it an HBR song or something? It sounds like it could be from HBR. It is, yeah, makes sense. That's gotcha. Talks about wanting a family, continues playing the event, refuses to elaborate it further. Yeah. Not false, honestly, not false. But yeah, I really gotta sort this financial situation. Sadly, just the numbers are dwindling away. As a streamer, you never really want to see the numbers get worse. You obviously want to see the numbers get up steadily, if anything. But even maintaining can be okay if you're already satisfied with the current situation. But sadly, in my case, it is the worst case where the numbers are just It's just not really there anymore. I was kind of okay for like for all the, I wouldn't be doing this for so many years if I wasn't, you know, happy with what I got. So if this keeps up at some point, it will be at a point where I would have to consider other options. And I really don't want it to come down to that, but I'm trying, man, I'm trying. Like, again, the main thing I was considering was maybe trying a different time slot or something. Just to see if there's any new interest in other time zones where people can maybe watch me on normally. Because I don't know, I feel like a lot of people that, you know, we've been doing this for so many years. I feel like a lot of people are done with my stream at this point, and we're hardly ever, we're not getting that many new people in, you know? So it's just like more people are leaving than versus new people coming in, you know? So I don't know. Because the numbers are clearly reflecting on that, unfortunately. Again, it could be because, you know, FGO obviously is looking less and less appealing as time goes on. Or it could be because I myself, you know, am doing worse as well as time goes on. Could be a combination of both. I don't know. I haven't figured that out yet. But the fact is the numbers are steadily going down, and I just gotta figure it out and find a solution that just hopefully brings everything back. You're new people? You are, Betel, yeah. I feel like you are pretty new, so hey, you're helping at least. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. Yeah, it is what it is, Sif. That's why I'm really hoping something huge is gonna happen on Anniversary 10. I'm honestly praying. I'm literally praying every night that they're gonna announce like a new game or something that's gonna bring so many new players and whatnot, so I could get a lot more new coverage and something. Something needs to change. And if I'm willing to hold off, maybe like hold out until Anniversary 10 because it's not that far away from now. But if nothing comes from that, I will have to do some drastic changes. It's so unfortunate, but because I love what I'm doing. But the numbers need to be there for it to make sense. So I'm just hoping Anniversary 10 will be a turning point. Like, please. Something that's gonna be huge. Something. Even if it doesn't always have to immediately release, because it probably wouldn't. Even if it's a new game, it never would release on Anniversary 10. Just give us something. Give us like, hey, new game, 2026, let's fucking go. Huge, it's gonna get so much fucking hype, dude. Everyone's gonna be on board. I'm gonna do so much research, prepare, do like, when the game comes out, I'm gonna pump out like 10 videos a day. I'm gonna stream like 10 hours a day when the game comes out, secure my spot as a top creator. And then we're balling again, you know, stuff like that. That's the ideal, but we need something first. They need to give us something, you know. And then we're in the driver's seat again. Okay. Okay. I guess MPing here is kind of pointless now that I think about it, because they're gonna die to the bird anyway. I don't need to reset there. Oops. Nah, it's fine. First time MP though. I always forget what this MP looked like, because I've always had her on Ascension 3 on JP. Yeah, it's a thing. I feel like single-player games won't really sadly do that well in games coverage, especially when it's a single-player game that has story focus, so a lot of people will immediately be like, oh, I'm not gonna watch that because it has spoilers in it. That's also another sad reality. Like, even if I wanted to cover more Type Moon stuff, I don't know, it's just single-player, spoilers, that's already gonna really hamper the potential of the content. That's why live service coverage is the way to go. If you want to be a gaming content creator and make a living out of it, your main game has to be a live service game. It has to be. Only the very select, rare few can actually cover whatever they want, or have like single player focus or whatever. Most gaming creators have to cover live service games, because that's what the majority of the players in this day and age are interested about, to hear coverage about. Sometimes just skip some stream because of spoilers. Yeah, exactly. And again, I don't blame you for that. That's just what happens. Itsukeme. I'll get to that sooner or later. We have one more stream left of Nier Replicant. It's definitely gonna be finished in one more stream. So after that, I'll just pick something else for another playthrough that I kind of, you know, played during some more chill weeks.
我が指となるがよ。
No such thing as you play only play Souls games to get a lot of viewers. Well, I feel like that is a good point, but that is also a different kind of example. That falls under in another different category as well. Souls games, I would say, they're not really single player spoiler focused or live service. They're the games that are like usually, they're like I would almost categorize them as rage games, where, you know, people watch them to see how streamers react to the difficulty of the content. That's usually how it goes. Or another example of people that play a lot of Souls games for a living is that they're really good at the games and they speed run them or something, do no-hit runs, randomizers, just to show how skillful they are at those games as well. So it kind of has that... It's a similar case to how, you know, you can stream multiplayer games. If you're good at those games, you can help. Souls games are like the single-player multiplayer games when it comes to content creation, if that makes sense. Because again, if you're good at those games, people will be very interested because they're some of the more mainstream, difficult games, you know? The lore video is the crazy example. That's the actual crazy example. Because that's full-on spoilers and nothing to do with, you know, rage content or skillful gameplay. For people that can do that for a living, that is very impressive. That is very, very impressive to be able to do that for a living. Like the hobo look more. Well, I can always grow my hair back, you know? And honestly, my hair grows back pretty fast. In a month or in a 2-3 months, I'm already gonna have semi-long hair again. It just happens. Yeah, I know there are channels like that, Fricks. I'm just saying, like, the fact that they exist is already a is very impressive. It's not impossible, because obviously they do exist, but it's not something anyone can just do. Roses. Well, we got a 3-star CE, let's go. Why does the music sound so scuffed? Does it? Maybe it's the song itself. I don't hear really anything too bad. Okay. I mean, it's pretty much the same for me as well, Ravi. In like a month, like all these, you know, short sides and back that I have right now, where you can kind of see my scalp, right? That's gonna be gone in a month. You're not gonna see any more skin there at that point. It's already gonna be gone. So while I cut it, when I get it cut, it, you know, gets to this point, it only lasts for a little while. The skin is already gonna disappear very fast. So if I want to maintain something like this, it would require way more visits to the barber. And I'm someone who goes to the barber like once every 3 months or so. Especially when you have thick hair. Yeah, I would say my hair is usually pretty thick. It also gets very tangled, which I always hate. Like when my hair is long, it's impossible to almost comb through a lot of it. It just doesn't work because it's so tangled. I have very tangled hair. Free quests. Looking good. Is this Pokemon music or something?
始めましょう。
Sounds like a JRPG at least. No, it's Final Fantasy. Alright. Makes sense.
前例を見せる白兵戦いきます。なんだいいですね。確かこうか。せい。
300 cores for Zero Draco, Zero Locust, huh? That sucks. Yeah, the horns made me think it's Pokemon, because there's a lot of, like, you know... what are they called again? What's the category of instruments? Are they just horns? There's another word for it. There's a more, like, technical term for it. You know what I'm talking about, though? Like trumpets and saxophones and everything. Oboes. It's called brass, is that the word? But yeah, they if you hear those instruments, usually it's Pokemon, so that's why I thought it was that too. We just send it? Nah. Yes.
やります。なんだ。まあ、
Forget.
ないぞ。突破します。
Brasses, trumpets, and gun. Oh, okay. Sure. And the smaller ones and whatever are wind. I see. I see. Terminology.
負けないぞ。
You know what musical instrument family has the best technical term?
命の証。
You know what that is?
見るがいい。
It's drums and the like, because it's called percussion. I don't know why, but I just like the word percussion.
負傷者の手当てを。
It's such a satisfying word. It sounds cool as fuck too. Like percussion is a great word. Because a drummer is basically a percussionist. Isn't that nice? A percussionist. Well, gongs and triangles count as percussion. Okay, that makes it sound more lame if we're gonna count triangles as well, but, you know, fair enough. At least the word still sounds cool. Okay. No offense to any triangle players in the chat. I'm sure you do a good job. Does anyone else think triangle is the lamest instrument? But I'm gonna offend some people, I already know it, but... like, it's just like... Ding, 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 ding! Alright. Well, to be honest, I don't really play anything myself, so I guess I can't really... You know, say that. Flute is labor? Hell, dude, no! No! Flute is freaking awesome! Dude, have you listened to Jethro Tull? Fucking Ian Anderson? He makes flute look like the coolest instrument ever. Okay, I don't know why I'm saying this. No one in the chat can even name a single Jethro Tull song. So I'm gonna give up immediately. I'm mad. Whatever. Okay. Oh my god. Fucking love Ian Anderson though. I can't believe he's still alive. It's crazy. But also awesome. Frickin' hell, Scotty never kills anyone. Whatever, dude. I'm over it. Aqualung, thank you. I'll take one. It's a common example, but at least you know something. Thank you. Thank you. Aqualung is a great song, by the way. An amazing song. You know what's cool, actually, on a very related topic, which I was never in a million years expecting it. I think it was before. What year did Dark Souls 3 come out? It was like 2017, 2018 or something like that. I don't even know. But I remember before the game came out, there was some trailers for it, and I randomly stumbled upon one of the trailers, and they used Locomotive Breath by Jethro Tull in one of the trailers, official trailers. I was like, what the fuck? And they used classic prog rock? Holy fuck. I bet that trailer is still somewhere on YouTube. It was like a gameplay trailer of Dark Souls 3. They used Locomotive Breath. I remember that still. It was so cool, man. Like, holy fuck. very based developers or whoever made that trailer. Maybe not the developers, but maybe the publishing company. I don't know. But it was. I remember it was an official trailer. It was like a dude walking around in Dark Souls. He was just slaying bitches and he was playing Locomotive Bread. It's so good, dude. The rhythm. It was so good. I want to see that trailer again. But yeah, there's some Jethro Tull for you. On a locomotive breath. Used to sing in a cover band. The mates hated Jethro Tull. What the fuck? How can you hate him? Or them. It's more than Ian Anderson, but yeah. Damn. Can someone find that trailer? I want to watch it now. I'm sure I'm not dreaming this, right? I'm pretty sure it exists. Someone find that trailer. I want to watch it. I'm pretty sure it was Dark Souls 3, because I remember it was a big thing. Like a big game. The trailer may not have been huge, but the game was. Yeah, we can use her too, Battle. Good song, by the way. Great War. Great album as well. And play the great score. The war to end all wars. The coolest instrument is the chainsaw and lawnmower. Okay. You know what the coolest instrument is? Scalpel, because of blackjack. Fucking love blackjack. Because they are called medical instruments. They're not musical, but they're still instruments. You can probably play drums with them though, if you really try, but you probably shouldn't. But they're also instruments. Oh, it's Dark Souls 2. Oh. Oh shit, it was even older then. Yo, it is an official one. I knew I wasn't dreaming. Okay, we gotta watch this. Hell yeah. Hell to the yes. I'm gonna pause Great War. It's a sin, I know, but let's see. Let me show you this. I kinda can move myself. Okay, put it there, put it there. Let's see. This one? Here we go. Actual Locomotive Breath by Jethro Tull. It's a short one, let's see. The song, fuck, it's a great song. Classic prog rock. Peggy 16. Like, it's such a wild song for them to choose, but I love it. Oh, the piano. Oh, the piano. The intro. The piano intro. Oh, just wait when the song kicks in. Come on, get the train rolling, get the train rolling. Bam, bam, bam. It's the train. It's the train. On a locomotive breath comes the all-time winner to his death. On his hands and knees. On the train, it won't stop going and it just go down. Ooh, yeah. Oh my god, it's beautiful. I can't believe they used this song. Best game trailer ever. That's a like. Okay, thank you. Amazing. Based Bandai Namco for using Locomotive Breath. Amazing song for a very solid game. Okay, back to this. Back to your regularly scheduled programming. Too bad the game sucked. I like Dark Souls 2. The DLC especially was good. I feel like people are too harsh on the game. I feel like a lot of people didn't even try the game and they still bash it. Yeah, it was different, but I still liked it.
いいとも。
足を狙います。
失礼。贈り物だ。
I think 1 or 2 is the worst. 3 is the best for sure, but I don't know. I like both.
異論は
I maybe even like 2 more than 1. I feel like 1 gets a boost because it's the first Dark Souls and everyone has fond nostalgia for it because it's, you know, the most recognizable one. But it's scuffed as fuck. it plays really badly nowadays. I feel like it mostly gets points because of the status. I think 2 is a more solid game gameplay-wise, even if it's not as memorable. Actually, so good is not funny. Really? You think the gameplay holds up? If you play it, when did you last play it? If you play it now, I feel like it doesn't hold up. Well, it's not the worst thing I've ever seen, but there's way too much jank, I would say. Couple months ago? Oh shit. Also, the TTS is still broken. Yeah, it doesn't work. Or the seals don't work, that is. It hopefully gonna be fixed tomorrow. I'm just gonna send them an angry message like, bro, why does the seals not work? Most of the S2 bosses are trash. I agree the bosses were kind of lackluster. The base game had like 1 or 2 semi-hard bosses. Everything else was a easy first try. They were too easy. But the DLC fixed a lot of that too. Oh, this is oh shit bad. Yeah, I haven't played Demon's Souls because it's not available on PC. The dev said it wasn't what they envisioned. Well, that doesn't mean that they're right, though. They could still make a decent game, even if they said that. It's all in the eye of the beholder, you know? Like Matsubara Miki, you know, we had her cover song earlier, Stay With Me. We just had this topic last week as well, I'm pretty sure. She died a sad death, and she regretted her music career, saying it sucked and it was a waste of time and whatnot. Does that mean her music sucks? No. Her songs are banging. They're great. You know? That's another similar example. Like, sure, the creator hated it. But, you know, if you like it as a listener, isn't that all the validation you need? See? Goddamn, her life was tragic, though. Really fucking sad. Probably don't read up on her life story if you don't want to get sad about it. But maybe, you know, maybe I'm not a much in the believer of an afterlife, not to get too low sentimental here, but maybe, you know, she somehow knows people like her songs now and it's all better. That's my headcanon to make it sound less sad, you know? Like maybe she somehow knows, even if she, you know, her songs got popular after she kind of passed away. Maybe somehow. I'll just leave it at that. Van Gogh had its own his paintings. Yeah, he was an interesting fellow as well. Wow, I missed a 90, bro. Feels bad. I've seen people say Dark Souls 2 is their favorite as well. But I feel like a lot of people are just saying it because of, you know, they want to be the contrarian. So there's that too. I'm sure a lot of people do actually consider it their favorite. But I also do think a lot of people want to be contrarians. And they're like, oh, dude, the one that people dislike, that's my favorite. Because XD.
お前たちはつまらない。
But I do think, I would say almost objectively, Dark Souls 3 is the best. I'm sure a lot of people will say 1 is the best, but I think 3 is hard to argue against 3. Just play Neo Sekiro instead. Sekiro might be my favorite FromSoft title that I've played. It's just so nice when it clicks. Fangirl Doctor Who episode is so goated. I've seen the clip on YouTube, you know, that clip with where he sees his own shit. And I've never watched that episode of Doctor Who in my life, but you know, it was kind of emotional. What did I go for in Dark Souls 3? That's asking a lot of me right now. I have no idea. I don't remember much about the ending. I don't know. It's a good question. I think, was it like a similar thing to 1, in which case I think I put out the fire, if that was a thing in 3 as well? If not, then I have no idea. I feel like it had a similar thing going on, right? Because of, you know, the games being connected. FromSoft game tier list. I don't think I'm that qualified for one, though. I've only beaten 5 games. I mean, 5 is a good amount, right? It's good. It's a good amount, but most of them I could not say anything about, though. Like, I haven't played Demon's Souls or the remake. I haven't played Bloodborne. I haven't played Armored Cores, any of them, let alone the new one. There's the old shitty games that no one talks about. What is it called? The Kingsfield or something? I mean, I can talk about the games I've played, but it's only 5 of them. Yeah, refund then, sure. Is Doctor Who just very episodic? Is that how it works? Like just episodic content, or does it have an overarching plot too? It just tackles like random stuff? Is both, maybe there's like some small development for the overarching plot here and there, but it's probably mostly episodic, that's what I'm guessing. Oh yeah, they keep switching the main characters. So wait, is it also, because I know there's been a bunch of different actors. Are they also different characters? Is that how it works? They don't just swap like it's not just an actor swap, it's also a character swap, but they're basically supposed to like play the same role, right? Because they are like the namesake of the show. Again, I have never watched Doctor Who. I'm just theorizing here based on what could be the case. They are different. It's an alien that can transform into different people. Is that what it is? Well, I guess that's pretty convenient then. they can just explain it like that. Fair enough. How many actors has there been now? Because Doctor Who has been a thing since like what, like the 60s or 70s or something? And it's still going, I assume? 62 years? Yeah, that's a bit. 15? That's wild, bro. $15 or $16? Is one of them a technical? Was it like a 1 episode thing or something? Why is there no firm number there? Maybe it was like a temporary arrangement. It's kind of how George Lazenby was Bond for only 1 movie. Everyone else had at least 2. When is the new Bond coming out? And do we don't even know who the new Bond is, right? Do we? Or did I miss those news? Is it now, Seth? Is it really now? Yeah, I see what you did there. My guy jumped at the first opportunity. I was after seeing the message for half a second, my brain was like, who is that? But then, not even 1 second later, I was like, okay, dude. It was such a fast process. Oh, I should have used this taunt last turn. I'm stupid. But I assume that means we don't actually know who the new Bond is gonna be yet. We're talking about Doctor Who and James Bond. One of them was just for a movie. Oh, okay, so it was like a temporary thing? Like a fast one? I didn't know there was a Doctor Who movie. Maybe there's even more than one. They weren't doing anything with Bond before the purchase by Amazon. Oh yeah, that was a thing too, wasn't it? No. Idris Elba. Interesting. I don't think I've seen like any Idris Elba movies. What movies is he in? Maybe I know one of them. Near music. Oh, he's in Sonic. Would be interesting to go from Sonic to James Bond. Wait, what? How old is he right now? Oh, is it like Yuki Yuna then wasted? I think Emmy Evans was there too. He's 50s. Isn't that a bit too old to start as James Bond? Unless they only want to do like a one-shot. I feel like a James Bond should be like at most early 40s when they start out. Preferably like mid to late 30s, right? Again, I guess it also depends on what kind of... Maybe they want to shift the timeline or something. I don't know. I feel like early 50s would be too old to start. Because they wouldn't get many movies out of him at that point. Roger Moore's 50s in his last film. Yeah, but that was a mistake. That was a mistake. Even he didn't want to be there. It was literally the studio executives that thought it was a good idea. It was a bad idea. Like everyone, it's a unanimous agreement that he shouldn't have been in A View to a Kill. It was a terrible choice. He couldn't even do any stunts. If you look at the movie and you know how he doesn't do any of his stunts, it's so obvious. Whenever there's any action on the screen, you can tell it's a stunt man. Like it's so obvious. Like it was such a bad choice. I love View to a Kill. I have a lot of nostalgia for it, and the theme song is one of the greatest in all of James Bond. And I love Christopher Walken. But what the hell why was Roger Moore in A View to a Kill? Why? He was so fucking old, dude. He was so wrinkled and old. And then he had sex with 2 different girls that were way younger. It was really weird. And it looked like even when he was acting, it looked like he didn't want to be there. You could see in his face, like, what the fuck am I doing here, bro? It's so weird. So yeah, a good example of why a Bond probably shouldn't be that old. How old was Craig in the last movie? Was he already above 50? I don't know how old he is. I'm guessing he's already 50 plus. God damn it, there's another one. He was 51 in No Time to Die. Okay, I feel like that's not too bad if it's his last movie, yeah. But yeah, you shouldn't start at that age though, as James Bond. You know who's an underrated James Bond? Timothy Dalton. He got shafted because they wanted another guy. He should have been in more movies. He's really cool. He got absolutely shafted. He actually did all his stunts too, I'm pretty sure. At least most of them. I think my favorite Bond is still Pierce Brosnan because he's Bond for me. He's like the perfect Bond, but man, I like Timothy Dalton. Arguably, people would say Sean Connery is the perfect Bond. And I can respect that. But to me, growing up in the 90s, there is no one else besides Pierce in that conversation. He is Bond. How about Craig? I like Craig. I think he was good. In fact, Casino Royale is my favorite Bond movie of all time. His debut. That movie, honestly, most Bond movies I think are like a 6 or a 7 at best on a good day. They're just kind of mindless action stuff. But I think Casino Royale is legit an 8 out of 10 at least. It's a great movie and it definitely stands alone. And it's much more serious in tone as well than most Bond films. In a good way. It's great. It's a great. I've seen Casino Royale at least 3 times. And I love Mads Mikkelsen, so that helps too. He's great. GoldenEye is legendary, yeah. I think my favorite Pierce movie is The World Is Not Enough, though. His second to last one, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. We don't talk about the last one. That's by far the worst. The only Pierce movie that I don't like. All the other ones are good. But, what is it? No Time to Die? No, Die Another Day. No Time to Die is the new one. Die Another Day. That's his last one. That sucks. Yeah. The Madonna song is also bad, but it's annoying and catchy. It's like, Die Another Day. Die Another Day. It's like super auto-tune as well. It's so catchy, but it's not a great song. I kind of like it though. It's weird. I don't know. It's like maybe Stockholm Syndrome because I heard it so many times. Favorite movie of all time? That's a good question. That's a great question. I don't watch a ton of movies, but I should probably have an answer to that. I think at some point I did, but I must have forgotten what my default answer is. I would say The Dark Knight is definitely up there. I've seen The Dark Knight at least 5 times. I don't even like superhero movies. I don't watch Marvel. I don't watch other DC shit. But The Dark Knight is just, it's a 10, bro. It's a 10. It's just timeless. From front to back, it's amazing. Like, there's no dull moment in that film. It's so good. Favorite game of all time? For that, I kind of have an answer. I would say old World of Warcraft. It's peak video gaming. When WoW was peak, it was peak. You had to be there. I know it sounds lame and gatekeeping when people say that, but it is one of those moments where you had to be there. When it was at the peak of the popularity, it was a time to be alive as a gamer. So my best gaming memories ever from that time. Join OnlyFans Season 3. I probably would be allowed in. I think because they were pretty lenient with the number. I think I could get in. It would be a big time sink though. It's tempting. We'll see. Could be funny to at least try, maybe. Yay, yay.
お前たちはつまらない。
I watched the WoW live action movie. I never watched it. I was going to, but I never watched it. I heard it's not even that bad. It's just that it tries to cover a lot of different major events in a weird pacing or something. It's the story of the first war, right? Between orcs and humans. Like, Anduin Lothar is one of the main characters, right? I think. But again, like, I know how the story goes, but I never watched the movie. Apparently the DMZ animation is that good. Oh, well, that sucks. Did free-to-play boy go for Draco rolls? We tried a couple of times already. We'll probably roll more later still. Kind of just dropping rolls here and there, you know? Can I MP? No. Well, next turn it is. Actually, do I even want to? There's another wave still. Ooh. Let's just blast these fools. Send them. Bew, bew, bew.
時には必要だ。そう。
You liked it? I didn't even hear, like, it wasn't even that bad apparently. Maybe just a bit weird. But probably still a decent film. I don't know. Maybe I'll watch it someday. Another movie I love that could be in the conversation for my favorite movie of all time. Pulp Fiction. It's the Tarantino movie I've seen the most. I've seen like at least 5 times minimum. I watched a lot when I was growing up. Pulp Fiction is great. Just a very fun movie. You haven't watched it before? Oh, you should. It's such a classic. There's like a billion quotes in it that are still referenced to this day. Like, just watch it for the quotes alone. Then you know all the good memes. It's a very entertaining movie. It's one of those movies, though, that's in a chronological order, so if that bothers you, then maybe not the best. Because the story is told in a not chronological order. It jumps around different parts of the timeline. And that's not even a spoiler, it's very obvious from the beginning. So it might be a bit confusing at times. Your favorite movie is Jaws? You mean the OG? That's a classic. I rewatched the original Jaws a few years back, and it still holds up. Like, they had some crazy practical effects back then, because they couldn't do any, like, you know, computer visual effects properly. They had to, like, do all practical effects, and honestly, it looks pretty good. I was in Inglourious Basterds. Oh yeah, great movie, great movie. One of Tarantino's best, for sure. I've seen Kill Bill too, both movies. I've seen Django, also pretty good. I haven't seen all Tarantino movies. I think Inglourious Basterds would be my number 2. He's dead! The guts didn't work. Yep. You know what else is a classic when we talk about old horror movies like Jaws? The OG Alien. I mean, come on, dude. Give me some Ridley Scott. Oh, just a phenomenal horror movie. Like, most horror movies are a 5 out of 10 at best, because people just can't do the genre properly. They suck. But people still like them because they're entertaining. People just want to see, like, oh, jump scare, I'm so scared, and that's they get their quota from that, and that's fine. But then, you know, sometimes there are actual horror movies that are great, and Alien is an example of that. It's a scary movie, but it's also a great movie, like, well written. Yeah, pretty much, Metal. I think Saving Private Ryan. I don't watch a lot of war movies, but I saw that many times. It's one of my favorite movies as well. It's a very real movie, though. It's a great movie. I have not watched any John Wicks, which might be surprising because they're very popular. I have never seen John Wick, any of the movies. Most movies I haven't seen. I don't watch a ton of movies. Like, nowadays, I hardly ever watch any movies. When I was way younger, I consumed a bit more stuff. But now, it's very rare for me to watch standalone, like, you know, non-anime movies. Sometimes. Ever seen any Mission Impossible? I'm sure at least I've seen at least one, but I couldn't tell you for sure. Same with like the Oceans movies. I think I've seen at least one of those too. Because I always think of them in the same package. Is that weird? I think, aren't they a bit similar? They're both like high spy movies or shit like that. No, I think I've seen. I mean, I've seen at least one Oceans movie. I'm pretty sure, Sonic. That's what I meant. Couldn't tell you which one though, but I remember watching them as a kid from like the TV. What about Hacksaw Ridge? I've heard good things about that, but I haven't seen that. Again, I've only seen a few war movies. Oh, another one on that topic. Frickin' Full Metal Jacket. Now that's a brutal movie. That gets even more real than Saving Private Ryan does. That's a Kubrick classic. Seen that one too. A lot of people only ever think about the movie with the boot camp, you know, where, you know, that one private goes crazy from the abuse and, you know, yeah. But the movie has so much more. Like, most of the movie is covering the Vietnam War, and a lot of people don't even know that. Like, the boot camp is only the start of the movie. And it's the Vietnam part is even worse. It's fucked up, man. But that's the whole point, because war is bad, you know? Like, it's really dark. And the final scene is very haunting with the march. If you've seen it, you know why. It's very haunting. Yeah, the TTS is just broken. It's not just you, generic. The seal. Hello. Are we back? Hopefully. Oh my god. Bro, my PC died. Fuck yeah, man. It's blue screened. Oh my god. Like my whole PC died. Holy shit. Alright, let's try this again. Oh my god. Not the best thing. Okay. I'm gonna boot up the game again. Classic. Something's wrong with my PC. I don't know. Wait, it didn't split the VODs? Really? That's crazy if they're still the same. Did I actually make it back in time? That's crazy, because the whole PC had to restart. Why does Windows suggest me love PC gaming? Play hundreds of high-quality PC games with friends. Fuck off. It's like an Xbox thing. I want to uninstall that shit. What the hell, Windows? Mm. So yeah, that happened. That was a full-on blue screen moment. I don't know, that's been happening a lot lately. It's never happened on stream before, but it's happened to me a lot lately. I think it said it was because of like a, you know how Riot has their stupid Vanguard thing? It was like an issue with that, but I completely uninstalled and removed that shit from my PC. So I don't know. I didn't see what the error was this time because I was so moldy. So maybe this was a different thing, but I think the reason was always listed like a thing that was related to Riot Vanguard or something. But I completely uninstalled it, so I'm confused as to what's happening. I don't know. It's weird. It's an issue, especially now if it happens during stream again. Plays Riot games. Well, only because they were picked for stream. Okay, I don't play those games myself. Okay, they were picked for like Sub Friday or something, so I had some games installed because of that from those. But yeah, might be a kernel. Bro, that's fogged if that's the case. Bro. Dude, that's so annoying. That's a big problem. It happens. Okay. Oh, I didn't start by TTS yet. I forgot. I had to restart that too because it doesn't start with my PC. But I'm guessing the seal is still broken anyway. Who knows? Bro, that's so fucked, man. They're mining Bitcoin your PC. Yeah, something like that. Well, that is unfortunate. I think the TTS is still broken. So even that didn't fix that at least. No nice things came out of that. I don't want to reinstall Windows. I have so much setup to do if I do that. Man. I have to set up my audio, OBS, my video editing software, my streaming software. Oh, I don't want to go through that process. I don't want to uninstall. Any other fixes besides reinstalling Windows? Fucking hell, dude. It was always so annoying to do that after the hacking incident in like the start of the year. I hate that. It's so much. I'm gonna need like to take like 1 or 2 days completely off just to set up everything again. That sucks. Please tell me there's some other solutions. I need a new drink. This is already open or empty. Like the performance of my PC is great. It works when it works. Like everything is always running really well and smoothly. There's never a performance issue of any kind. But it's just blue screen sometimes. Like what the fuck? The last time it happened, I was just watching YouTube. Like, what does that even mean then? Like that's not intensive at all. It's literally a YouTube video. Why does it blue? It's just, I feel like it's just a random time it happens. Despite, it doesn't matter what I'm doing. It can just blue screen when it wants to. Not freaking Intel, bro, every time. Dude, I bought the most cursed CPU of all time. I've had so many issues with this fucking thing. It's so bad. Freaking hell, man. Cold, let me remind you that you helped me choose parts for my PC as well, so you're partly to blame for this too. You should have pushed harder on something else. If you knew it was gonna be this bad. You want an Intel? Did I though? I said I just wanted a PC or something. There were several people recommending me parts. Oh my god. Ay, ay, ay. I don't think it's an SSD issue. I don't think it's... It would have to be weird for it to be like storage related. I don't think that can cause blue screens. What is this on? It's full Saber. What the fuck, bro? What the fuck is this end? Why you do me like this? Oh. Okay then.
はい、お任せよ。風よ。下がっているように。確かこうか。そこです。
Mordred with the joke of the day. Truly amazing.
早炊きです。軽めに。来やすい。なんだ、そうか。
This is the RAM girls most blue screens. Should I just open up my PC and just, you know, take out the RAM and put it back? Is that a legit thing? Maybe they're like not properly attached. Maybe they've come undone or something. Like what the fuck? Fuck, I really wish I looked at the error just now. I was not thinking about it. I wonder if it was something else than the Vanguard thing. I'm gonna guess it's gonna be the Vanguard thing again, which is weird because again I removed it, but I don't know, maybe it's deeper in there somewhere, which is stupid. I even tried some more fixes like 2 days ago when it happened again, and I thought that was gonna fix it, but no. Still happening. You hate to see it, man. This is not the normal version of the song, right? Unless it sounds very different from what I remember. Isn't that a tedious process too, Cold? Because I assume you have to locate them one by one and also find the new installers one by one and shit? That doesn't sound like there's an easy one-button solution for that. You can check in computer logs to find exact error. Yeah, I should look into that later again, in case it's something different. And if it's not, maybe try to find or try some more solutions. Grabbing JP, there was a downloads campaign today. Damn. Yeah, I'll check the error later, yeah. I'll find it somewhere. Did you hear that? That audio was delayed for a second there on when the attack started. Weird. You surprised there's a download scam because in the gap between that was a massive one? No, that's because like it's not because of how when they actually happen. They were purposely delaying 30 millions because they wanted it to have a good timing and they were kind of hyping it up as well. It happened way before the actual campaign in game happened. So I feel like it's probably still pretty accurate. Like they don't always happen immediately, you know, when the milestones are hit. 30 especially was delayed a lot. That's what I remember. It had big delays with it. Like for many months before that, they were like, oh, we're gonna do it. Oh, we're gonna do it. Oh, but it's better here. It's better at this point, you know? Stuff like that. So it makes sense in that sense. Where it's kind of made. Yeah, considering how much they were hyping it up. I mean, free SSR is nice, of course, but they were hyping up it a lot. Like, way more than usual. Anyway, what were we talking about? We were still talking about movies before this, right? I think I was in the middle of, or I guess I was already done. I mentioned Full Metal Jacket, and then my PC was like, bam, it's gone. What happened in 30 mil again? It was just a normal downloads campaign with a free SSR, I think. What's the schedule of the remaining tier list? This week is Low Stars Part 2, which will wrap up the Low Stars. Then there's 3 more parts of Gold and Extra Classes. And yes, it is 3 parts instead of 2. Because if it's 2, they would be like 8 to 9 hours long each. And that's maybe a bit too long in one session of yapping. Favorite animated movie? Again, I assume we're not going to anime like, you know, Western stuff and whatnot. I should have a clear answer for this, but I'm thinking. I love the OG Mulan. It's great. I would also say Atlantis. Atlantis for sure.
Because I rolled well for casters. I am feeling generous. Have some Draco rolls.
Wait, is this actually for real? Okay, let's just gather what happened. Was that just Bazab donating, and it was for nothing troll? Was that actually just out of the goodness of his heart, trying to help me out get something I actually want? Wow. Okay. That's a thing. Interesting. Wow. Well, yeah. Thank you. Wow. Thanks. I'm a bit stunned, but at the same time, very grateful. Holy shit. Holy. Yeah. I mean, congrats on your casterist then. That sounds great. Wow. We'll keep gonna go a little bit longer with free to play here, but we'll definitely do main roles today too, it seems. Shit, dude. E0S1. Okay. I don't know what she does yet. I'll find out tomorrow, but that sounds good for any 5-star basically. Get their signature in the copy. Shit, dude.
2 years already? When did this happen?
Roughly, I can talk. 2 years, that is a bunch. I'm still stunned, bro. Welcome back to the Go Good. Gals in the chat for Raffle as well. And you know what? Gals in the chat for Bazab as well. Mans was actually being nice today. It might not happen often, but whenever it happens, hey, that's a day to be happy. How was the stream? It's been good so far. A bit of technical difficulties though. The TTS is not working on the command seals. The game has crashed 3 times and my PC blue screened once. So all of that for one stream is quite a lot of technical difficulties, but otherwise I feel like it's been kind of nice and chill, like content wise. But yeah, Atlantis would be up on my favorite animated movies as well, and Treasure Planet. I love Treasure Planet. Hell yeah. And I hate Disney for killing that franchise. They were like, they're never gonna, like, they didn't want to, they wanted the movie to fail, which was stupid. Great freaking film, bro. Like, when I was probably like 10 years old when I saw it or some shit. I remember watching it in theaters when it came out, so whatever that year was, I was that old from 94. And I remember it was great as fuck. Like as soon as I got home, it was all I was just thinking about the movie. I was just so giddy, dude, I wanted to be like Jim when I grew up. Like he was the coolest main character ever. Like he was young and cool and rebellious and yeah, everything. Oh, was I 8 years old when it, yeah, okay, yeah, I was either 8 or 9 years old when it came out then. Yeah, so I remember being very young at the time. So yeah, he was like my hero for a good while. Good shit. Treasure planet, amazing. Is that a cringe seal? So we can't have only nice things? Okay, I guess we might just do that at the end as well, then whatever that is. All I know it's a dance based on that message, but I'll just open it at the end, I guess, and find out. Alright. You know what else? Another movie I watched in the theaters growing up? Monsters, Inc. Great movie. Classic as well. It was around the time when CGI animated movies were starting to become a bit more common. It was like among the pioneering movies for that stuff. Love Monsters, Inc. Good frickin' film. And I don't have a, you know, a lot of you guys know I'm not very close to my dad. He's still alive and whatnot, but I just never talked to him because my mom raised both my brother and I as a single mother. So that's why I love her even more. But besides the point, I have, you know, obviously, you know, met my dad many times. Because I've had a fairly lengthy life right now. I haven't. The last time I met him was ages ago. But one time when my brother and I, my twin brother and I, were visiting him, he took us also to movies, and we watched Spider-Man 2. Now that was freaking cool too. Like that was when Spider-Man 2 was in theaters. That was cool. That was one of the That's one of the best memories I have of my dad. Again, I don't really hate the guy, I just don't really want to deal with him, so, but I do have at least that good memory of him. He took us to see Spider-Man 2. So that was cool. Hey, great song. Apothecary Diaries Season 2. I listen to this song a lot still. Many times a week. You know your favorite movie? How about your most hated movie, both live action and animated? I'm sure there's a lot of movies I've hated in my life, but again, it's really hard to remember this shit from the top of my head. Movies I've hated? Ooh. It's probably mostly live action movies instead of animated. It's hard to hate on animated movies, really. Like, they might not all be that great, but they're usually not really shit either. So it has to be some kind of normal live action movie. Some kind of really shitty B-tier movie. I'm not sure. Fuck, I'm mad because there has to be some movies I've hated, but I just can't remember them. Maybe that's a you know, sign of that they were so bad I don't even remember them anymore. So I don't know. Shit, I should be able to at least name something here, but I'm blanking out completely. Am I still not done with this? What am I missing? Was it Shadow Servants or something? Is this just one Shadow Servant per these battles? Oh, I guess it is. Fuck, that's fucking wild, dude. Yeah, it's just one. Alright. Like, there's also bad movies I've seen, but I haven't necessarily hated them, you know? Like, that's a different... Hate and, you know, bad are not always mutually exclusive, right? They can, you know, be different too. Ticket on Tiamat. I assume that's on free to play. We can toss a ticket on Tiamat. Man, this song is so good. A lot of people don't like Lila's or Yoasobi or both. I like her. Like, I can give you an example of a bad movie that I don't hate because I have nostalgia for it. It's one of the Home Alones that are newer. I watched that many times as a kid because we got the DVD in one Christmas. And it was also a Christmas movie in and of itself because they always do that in Home Alone movies. So I have a lot of fond memories of it. Like, the movie sucks. It's not good. But I still liked it a lot. Because it was very nostalgic. I was a little kid. I think it was 4. It was one of the newer ones for sure. Like, actually, they were in this big-ass mansion. And the kid was fucking, what's his name? McCulkin. What's his first name? I always forget. Anyway. The movie sucks, but I still don't hate it because I have good memories about it. Macaulay Culkin, there you go. I kind of combined his names, I think. Yeah. Hey, Alex with the 44 buds. Thank you so much. And welcome back to the Go Gang. Thank you so much. Cows in the chat for Alex. Oh yeah, 1 and 2 are great. I watched 1 and 2 a lot. 3 I only think I saw once, which was also a bad movie. But 1 and 2 I've seen at least 4 or 5 times each. They're so good. They're actual popcorn classics. Oh yeah, with Scarlett Johansson in it. You might be right, actually. That's wild. In the bad one I watched. Oh no, that was Home Alone 3, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I have like almost no memories of that. But I just remember it being pretty bad. Because again, it was immediately bad because it didn't have Macaulay Culkin anymore. So that was already a big downside. And then the plot was like, okay, instead of it being this kid that wants to just protect this house from burglars, it's now a freaking international cyber threat thingy. Like, what the fuck? Like, that was Home Alone 3. Like, what the fuck? Who thought that was a good idea? That was stupid. Like, why the need to escalate so much? They did go back to, defense against burglars in 4 again. But 4 still sucked because it was still shit. But at least, again, I have good memories of that movie, so I don't hate it. To me, it's still a fun movie. Nostalgia boost. They just tried to, in 4, they just tried to make it like the old movies that were good. They were trying to reuse so many things from them. It just felt like a cheap reboot. Yeah, very realistic, Will, of course. Party Rock is in the house tonight. Yeah, that's wild, Sonic. This was some kind of microchip, yeah. It was in like a RC car, right? Because they gotta be sneaky about it. Yeah, that was them just trying to brute force it, Alex, but it definitely didn't feel like that. Mostly because all the actors were different too. Mushrooms. Yeah, but it's easy. I played it on launch for a few months, yeah. I just wanted to play less gacha games, so I stopped playing it, but it was pretty good. I didn't hate it. And the game treated me really well. I only had good gacha luck in that game, so I never had a single bad banner. So I quit on top, I guess. Yeah, TTS is still broken. The seals don't work. Everything else works. It's just the seal is broken. I'm gonna try and fix it for tomorrow again. I'm gonna write that down, actually. I'm gonna write down fix TTS and fix blue screens. Look at the error log. Okay. There we go. Now I won't forget. Your favorite character from ZZZ? Rin, or Belle, I guess in English, the main character. She's the hottest main character in all of Hoyo, which says a lot. It's crazy. She's the best character. Setanta, we got a new saber. Let's go. Jane too, to be honest. Yeah, Jane. I forgot about Jane. Yeah, Jane too. Joy's Price of a Mile is a great song. This riff always goes so hard. Oof, tight. I have no idea what you're talking about, Intus. I assume it's a joke and I just missed it, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, her name in JP is Rin.
蹴散らすのみです。
Babylon Soldiers. Sure, dude. Let's just blast him.
それがやります。あなたの決断であれば。
I read the full story. Yeah, I'm done with this event on my main account, including reading the story. Yep. I talked about it briefly earlier because someone asked me how I felt about the story, but I thought the first half was kind of boring because while, you know, they might thought this like, oh, it's cool, we get to go through all the singularities again, it's gonna be nostalgic as fuck. It's like, but they're still the same servants, they're just from a different Chaldea, but they're still the same servants, so it's not like it's just stuff we've already seen. We're just on a different side now. I feel like they thought it was gonna be way more exciting than what it actually was. I feel like it was just like, okay, I guess your enemies now is not that much more special, but okay. But it did get better later. The final 2 or so chapters were pretty good. So yeah, still pretty good overall. For an event story, it is good. It is good. It's kind of boring at the start. And I feel like it would have been nicer if it had more focus to other of the new characters. Because Setanta and Tiamat especially, they were just there because they wanted more summonable or playable characters, I guess. Like, they hardly had any focus in the story. They were just allied fighters. Locusta at least got some moments, but mostly it was just Draco's story. It was very heavy Draco focused. Granted, I liked the bits of her at the end, of course. They were great. But I feel like it would have been nicer to get some more focus on at least Tiamat, maybe Setanta as well. But I feel like Tiamat deserved a bit more focus as well. Because I really thought she was going to have a lot more. Because I had never read the story on JP. But still a decent story. Yeah, the CGs were nice. Yeah, I know more than I know. Also, Sleepy, 3 full years. Thank you so much. And welcome back to the Go Gag. Goes in the chat for Sleepy. These guys can summon. Oh, did this summon? I wasn't even paying attention. Did he summon a new ad? Let's reskin the Olympus soldiers. I don't mind. They weren't necessarily like big in the story either, so just the fact that we got some new skins, I guess, is okay.
さすがは人類さ褒美を取らす受け取るがよい
Can probably still clear these. There's probably a decent chance I'm gonna farm this offline as well. If I have some time, I'll probably try to get some farming done, because it would be nice to get Setanta at least. Oh yeah, he's gonna be a scuffed copy. Try to get his levels up whenever I can. Well, Locust, I can hopefully solo this. It should be fine. Maybe I should have brought more AoE actually, like a DPS. Oh yeah, it's the one that has a bunch of AoE enemies. Eat shrooms. Do you like shrooms, chat? I'm not huge into shrooms myself. That's some overkill. Yeah, okay. Wow, another Lark song? Is it the same person requesting all the Lark songs today? I'm guessing yes, because hardly ever is there any Lark otherwise. They're a pretty good band. Not bad. Yeah, this is OGF in there. It's ready, steady, go. Oh, it's Daryl. You didn't request the best FMA song yet, though, of them. The best one is Good Luck My Way. From the second movie. That might be my favorite Lark song overall as well. It's a great song. No, I was just talking about the Lark songs in particular. They've made 4 songs to FMA total. I think Good Luck My Way is the best one, but if we consider all songs, then Period is number 1. Period. Period. Get it? Ah, like a sentence ender, but at the same time it's the song name. XD. Okay.
もちろん任せろ参ります
Why is he still alive? There he goes. Okay. That's good, honestly.
プロですからキノコで見てはやってやらメインはもちろんキノコあとなんかの肉と山辺の葉っぱいた不愉快ですキノコそしてキノコだ
Stuck between wanting Draco and Suburgasdorium. Yeah, they are pretty nuts. Pretty nuts. I like that she eats shrooms on the range starts. Just throw a bunch of shrooms at the enemy. Wait, if I don't kill here, do I die? Should I use Gazdoria's MP to be safe? Uh-oh. Surely it's enough damage though. I think we're fine. Yeah, we're fine. Yep. 69, nice. Wait, this was not the last wave? Wait, what? What the fuck? I thought that was the last wave. At least we have some cooldowns again. She's getting her shit next turn too, which is nice. Alright, we're fine. Come on, give me the MP. Give it to me. Uh-oh, what the hell? She MPs? Uh-oh. she's killing herself. That's not cool. Don't do that.
もうやだ眠いな
Wait, she has invul peers? No! No! Wait, what? She had invul peers? I thought I was Bing chilling! I thought I was Bing chilling! Are you kidding me? Wait, what? Wait. Where did she get? She doesn't even have invul peers. Was that a scripted gimmick? What? I thought we were totally fine. Also, your Wajaja doesn't work. Stick it up your fucking ass, bro. The one time I'm glad the TTS is broken. Fuck off. What? Really? Really? Actually, really though. Really? I didn't see there was an invul pierce. What the fuck? So, what the fuck? Dude. What the fuck? That's fucked. That's so fucked. Bro. Fuck it hell, dude. I'm bringing damage, see, I don't give a shit. Fuck it hell, dude. Okay. I don't think I've ever really seen this Ascension's attack animations properly. I'm guessing it's the same as the other Ascension, like Ascension 1 or whatever. Wait, which one is this? Is Ascension 1, right? Yeah. Damn, 80% miss. Feels bad. And then the 30 hits that I don't need. Huh? These one I never noticed. Oh, it's a friend support, that's why. This is not an NPC. I got mad because this quest kicked my ass, so I bought someone who's gonna one-shot everyone with like a single face card. Oh, was it yours, Break? I didn't even notice who's I picked. Bitch slap. Oh yeah, wait, should I have her MP before the last wave? Can I get it? I think I can, okay, that's fine. Surely this is enough. Come on, you're gonna miss the 80? At least the Mystic Code is barely enough. Holy fuck. What, I missed every 80 arts? Bro. What the fuck? Why you gotta be like that? Why you gotta be like that? Alright, frick this battle. Big damage. It's gonna be like 400k or something. 300? 490. Shit. Skirt. Thanks for the roses, bitches. Oh. It's freedom. Forget at this point I'm just bringing damage to you once. But I can bring a lot of my own servants here. Wait, did it say Sitanta has to be frontline or something? Ah, shit. Why though? Why though? Wait, the rest has a bonus. Stonks. If he dies, then Tiamat just clears everything. It's fine. Should probably level him up. But I don't have ascension items yet, so it will be like level 40 at this point, right? That's not a whole lot of help. Wait, have I gotten any of the items yet? Maybe I have. You get those from missions, right? Oh, he could just die easily because these are berserkers, so let's see. Please kill him, please. No. Oh no. Forgot there's some seals going on. What? I feel like those are all scripted, but man, that sucks. Well, it's a bit unfortunate. No, not her. No, stop. The fuck? How is he still alive? He's cocking my ass. Stop. Kill Medibi. First time MP, first time Wink. Nerds in the idol concerts be like, oh. He gets stunned every turn, bro. Can you kill him, please? What is this? Oh yeah, I healed him. Man. Really, dog? No, the freaking... Oh, it's such overkill, but whatever. Bleh. This sucks. I can never move. I love this. Why? Why? Can you stop being horrible, you fucking cunt? Excuse my French. Yeah, you can do it, Sharky, yeah. Yeah, I landed an 80%. Call the history books on that one. You can't die, bro. Because... No way! Please. How many is that now? Dude. Ay, 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 ay. Is that 4? Oh my god. That's way too high, dude. Wait, now I have to do the MP turn again. Man. No way to waste time, you piece of garbage. Alright, go, 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 go. Go. Wait, no, it's this one, this one. Mushrooms. Why is there no music? What is the music though? Oh, there's a huge fucking outro on this video. There we go. I like that I looked at my dashboard and it was paused when I got back, so it was still on the not like this, you know, disconnect screen. It's just like, no. What is his hand? These hands? Fuck it, at this point he'll just get to live, I guess. Because the game decided it's gonna be like that. When does NA get the 4-star ticket again? And that's the one that has like limiteds too, right? That's wild. Sadly, at this point, I think I already have all my 4-stars favorites maxed out. I'm only looking forward to some future ones, so it doesn't really help me too much. Unless I'm forgetting something. Maybe I'll just pick another assassin Okita or something. I don't know. I think it's an SR ticket. Get good. Type 2? I forgot, it's been a while. But it has limiteds too, I'm pretty sure. Not sure if it has everyone ever though. Maybe there was some restrictions. Oh, it's 3,000 days campaign. So when is that approximately for NA? I assume it's gonna be quite literally there then with that. Yeah, level 1 is done, just in that. Oh, this quest literally that I'm doing right now is gonna give one of his ascension items too. Well, we'll finish this and then maybe do some gacha on NA. Actually, we'll do one more roll on the free-to-play as well after this. And then we'll do some main gacha, I think. It's October on JP. But it's not gonna be the same on NA, right? Unless they really want to match it, because NA is like a month of difference in when the game started. Freaking hell, he needs to be here again. He's just never gonna die, bro. The immortal Setanda. Should be in September, yeah. Does that have everyone who came before that? Can I pick a Summer Suzuka copy from that? So I need to roll less? I'm guessing no, but I don't know. There's probably some restrictions. Maybe she's too new for that? Because that would be before that. No Summers? Didn't someone say they were gonna pick Summer Melt? So I guess they didn't know either. Well, that's unfortunate for whoever said that then. Yeah, no. Unfortunate. Then I wish it was after Gura Gura, because then I could pick Shinpachi, but again, that's after the ticket, so. Rip Bozo. I wonder why they excluded Summer like that. Feels bad, man. Oh wow, he died immediately this time. Let's go, Stocks. Holy huge Tiamat. What the fuck is this song? My brain. What was that? It like overlapped with itself. I'm scared. Okay, this is clearly a scuffed version. Did he say sauce? Like he just stops that you wouldn't get this.
手出しをつかめ星の力頑張ります酒を持ち死ねですハイパーお母さん出動
Did he say I'm gonna take a shit? And then there was a fart noise.
忘れないでわかりました
Yeah, first time Tiamat empty. Is every force up until the end of 2024? Wait, end of 2024? Oh, you mean in NA wise? Oh, I thought you meant J. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. And minus summers, right? So that's another condition.
見せたくはないんだけど金をも酒をも地に富を築き
Every previous summer's force are there. Oh, it's just the new one that's not there? Oh. Also, he has a babe! What the fuck? Did I, is this chance space or did I fuck it? I fucked it, bro. Whatever. Is that always there? I call bullshit. Whatever, dude. I'm over it. You're never gonna see me be not over it.
プロですから毒皿を持ってないとこに
It slapped son. What is going on with this song?
さ酒を持ちね
Well, that was a song of all time.
触るな
Sakamoto is so good now? Yeah, he is.
悪くはないな せいぜい世に尽くす
There we go.
新たな試練だ
It's not the biggest progress ever, but yeah, it's fine. I'll probably continue offline as well to grind the event a bit. Get them gains and shit. I won't do any gacha offline, of course. We might as well claim this too, because it's literally just one story node. So give me this quartz. We might just immediately cash it on it. Let's do... You can roll one more poll on the banners. We'll do one more multi on this account before we head to my main. To do some gacha over there. Okay. Yeah, hopefully they buff Ritra now at some point too. She feels so bad in comparison to Sakamoto now. Is the gacha made enough for pity? Maybe. I should count when we get there, actually. Yeah, it might actually be. We'll figure it out when I go there, yeah. Sure. Because we have another multi from Cube as well, I believe. On top of the Bazab thing. Which I was also gonna do later. This song is kinda groovy. Kinda groovy. Wait, this is from Kizu. Damn, I don't remember this at all from the movies. And not too surprisingly, we're rolling Draco again. Alright, here we go. Boom, beam. Any event CEs to make my offline farming a bit easier? Oh, we were gonna do one ticket for Tiamat too, right? That was a command seal, I think. Also, remind me at the end to do... Was it Mana's cringe seal for a dance? I think it was Mana, I could be wrong. So remind me at the end of the stream as well for that. That's after the gacha. Okay, Dragon main. No, but we are trying again after this. Will be legendary. That sounds scary. There we go. We got one mushroom. Sure, now we get one copy of each at least. Sure, that's something. Oh, this song is amazing. Great rebroadcast song. Oh, that's new too. It's not event, but sure. Have you been listening to this more, Zagu? It's a great song. Oh wow, we get. How do we have mostly this? We have more copies of the. Oh, is that a double? It was a pretty fast spin. Yo, that's crazy. How do we have the most copies of this of all the Z's? We have one of each. In fact, I haven't rolled a single copy of the 3-star. The only copy we have is from. Yeah, again, this is completely backwards. But I'll take it. The only copy of the 3-stars we have is from the mission. Or like the main quest. Honestly, for the gold servant, that's a good event roll. Oh wait, I did roll one of it before this. Okay, so there was one. I completely missed that. There it is, like, yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna be pretty good farming now. Okay. Sure. Not bad. And one ticket for Tiamat, right? Because of a command seal. Here we go. One Tiamat, please. Thank you very much. I'm not asking for much. Rainbow boom. Nope. Event C? Nope. It's a Shinji. Okay. Yeah, we got a Locust tattoo. Not too shabby. Okay. There we go. There's a free-to-play segment. Maybe not the most exciting one. And if this comes out on video, it might be mostly raw as well. So again, apologies. It's gonna be very... there was a disconnect. My PC died in the middle as well. Oh god, it's so messy. Apologies. Again, I don't have an editor for this series right now, but maybe I should still post this anyway. May have already posted stuff before this as well, like the Shinjuku stuff we did. Who knows? But, you know, I don't know. We'll see. If those videos do really badly, then maybe I'll just skip out on this, but I don't know. Hopefully you enjoyed it. More free to play. Just kind of mostly just talking about whatever, very raw, no editing of any kind, really. And you can't even, unfortunately, you can't even hear the music we're listening to. Because I have to remove those from the YouTube video. Otherwise, this video will never see the light of day. But hey, if you can catch these live, hey, twitch.tv/Myst. I'm here 5 days a week. So if you can catch these, hey, join us. It's fun. Anyway, yeah, so on that note, if you enjoyed this, even if it's like a several hour long, mostly raw video, hey, maybe thumbs up on it. Because I will still keep playing this account occasionally, because it's, you know, fun to do something else besides my main accounts. And I think a lot of people still appreciate this, so still gonna keep it alive. Subscribe not to miss out on said videos that might come out in the future. And hey, on that note, have a great rest of your day whenever this comes out. Shout out to my patrons as well, and Suit for being a big YouTube tier member supporter, and see you in the next upload. Pew.